or containing, perhaps is a better term, some undescribable creature that does not belong in the material plane, that predates it.
Yes.
We were
Having
utterly horrified by it, you could say.
you all recovered an ancient empire's treasure, which you have elected to keep yourself and are currently storing in the Minotaur village of New Hill Growth.
Yes.
You are now focusing on the assignment to head to the Dwarven Hold to capture Rather alive. And Lily of the Mystic Bear, having sent a message to her beloved Chiamnam, has received a direly troubling response. And after informing the wolf pack of this, you have been given an additional item to aid Chi, and that Tus now will be meeting you outside the hold.
Can you say again how we're supposed to be capturing Rather Doom?
Alive.
Begrudgingly.
The king of the southern Tabaxi tribes, Far Elise, stressed that you must bring him back alive. Should he perish, his actions will become a movement. King Far Elise needs him alive. He needs him to be able to stand trial publicly and answer to his crimes if the king has any hope of dissolving the madness he has strewn and restoring peace and balance.
As much as it's not our group specialty, we'll do our best to bring him back alive.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
And so you all prepare what supplies you find you need, be it rations, camping equipment,
Gold.
restocking on ammunitions of whatever form you may have, spell components if you deem fit. This isn't the biggest of villages, but between the village and the lizard folk of the swamp tribe, you are able to find adequate enough comparisons, and then you stuff your pouches of gold. You cannot take all of it. You could not take a single percent of it by sheer weight alone, but you do take a lot of it.
We have so much gold.
Look,
It makes me
my
feel
wife's
sick
addicted.
just being around it.
Fire
so,
will take like
as-
200 gold pieces.
Yeah, we're
you
taking more than that.
Are you taking it in
Tell
silver
anybody
or
how
in
much I
gold?
took.
Half in silver, half in gold.
All right. You will have 10,000 silver pieces and 100 gold pieces.
All right.
You
What do you
all
mean
spend
1,000?
gave 10
Remember?
copper to 1 silver, 100 silver to 1 gold.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I forgot the conversion. I thought it was 10 to 1 and I was stupid.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I was just like, wait a minute, that feels like too many zeros.
It always does, but no. I've got this system down pat. And
No, you were right. You were right.
You, with the help of the villagers, probably spend around half an hour to an hour shoveling coins into pouches.
You hear a lot of grumbling from Fjorgrim about stupid, bloody non-dwarven taxes.
And so then you all are ready to set out, and you utilize cataloging to get you the closest to the hold that you reasonably can. She
Yes.
cannot get you inside the hold because being unable to see what is outside of a book, the risk of you being embedded into bedrock and suffocating is too high.
Yes.
Pilgrim's gonna think things about that. He's not gonna say what he's thinking, but he is gonna think things.
Please do not anger
They're
me,
not
our
bad things.
goddess.
Oh no, I think she would actually be very happy with what he's thinking.
And so you all book travel to the mountain village of Gateswatch.
Actually, no. Actually, what he's thinking actually makes me think of some questions. Does it have to be a book, or can it be paper?
Well,
That is
I
actually kind of
mean,
a good
yes,
question.
it does not have to be a book. It just has to be written. Pyle, what are you doing?
Sorry, I automatic instincts. Apologies. Ignored fire teleporting.
It does just need to be written text.
So basically, if I make an altar and slap a parchment on it with some writing on it, we can use that to teleport from place to place.
Not quite. It is a means of storybook traveling because the opening and closing of a book is what is creating that gateway between the written realm and the physical plane.
So it
Once you,
does need to be a book.
oh,
For
okay,
a
you were asking
travel.
specifically for that. I just thought you meant what Catalogue's power was
No, no,
tied
no, no,
to.
no. I remember that. No, 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 no. If we're gonna do this travel and we want to create like anchor points around the place with enough space so that we can get places or back to places, I should
A
say.
book. Okay, specifically, then you need a book or a scroll,
Mhm.
something that can open and close to simulate the opening and closing of the entry.
Well, scrolls should be easy enough.
Doors, after all, are only a door if they can shut and open.
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
And so you arrive in the mountain town of Gateswatch. The entrance to the hold is set partway up the mountain, a valley set just before it, where many who do trade with or visit the dwarves reside. The valley is ringed with fields of corn and tiered farm ledges that go up and down the mountain's face, forming a bowl, cresting the final incline of the mountain path is the entrance to the dwarven mountain settlement Kragajar, town of Gateswatch. You all now stand within this gateway, having spontaneously materialized out of the book of some weary traveler resting against the gate. He stares at you, eyes agape.
Hello.
Right, because catalogue rhymes.
This isn't catalogue, this is just starting narration.
Yes. Pyre will
The
pick
rhyme
herself
was the
up.
rhyme was unintended but appreciated, I suppose.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Entering this town, set in a raised valley, you see many shops and cottages of varying age and size that form this colorful town. Granite statues holding braziers line the ancient stone pathways that wind up the gentle slope of the town of Gateswatch. As you get closer, you can see many houses and shops are closed up, their yards overgrown and thick with weeds that have choked out garden beds, and have begun to spread out and encroach onto the path with small patches snaking out between the large stones. As you walk, you see a few dwarves going about their business, mostly harvesting in cornfields in a manner that is off-putting. No loud voices of merriment or strife can be heard. There is no vigor in their stride, no show of bravado. This is not how you're used to dwarves for acting. Could I have a history check from everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yes.
History. Dirty 20.
Mhm.
17.
Did it what?
Give the dwarf a second. He is getting kicked. He, history, you said. Ooh, I only get a +1 to that. Oh, wait, do I get advantage because it's dwarven history?
No, you do not get advantage.
Then that's a 3.
Oof.
Yeah, big oof.
So,
Damn.
you don't think anything arise from this. This is the dwarven town after all. But Lily and Pyre, you both remember an interesting fact of history that the cornfields directly outside the dwarven hold had been tended by halflings for generations, and that's where the signature half-pint cup comes from.
Huh.
So it is odd to not see any halflings tending these crops, instead dwarves.
Pyro just kind of looked down to Lily Bear before then just like kind of looking to the guy that we accidentally shocked and just say, "Hello, sorry about the bother."
Uh,
Before she'll then,
well, good to meet you, fine folk.
uh,
And blessings
Pardon?
of catalogue upon you, sir.
blessings of catalogue be upon you, but pardon, and she just kind of looks out towards the fields. Um, pardon me if I'm misremembering, but aren't the fields outside of the hold usually attended by halflings? Where
Oh,
are
yeah.
they?
Well, I imagine they're down at the mountain base, and is how all the non-dwarven kin have been kicked out.
Pardon?
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm waiting here at the gate. The man before you is a wood elf of some form. You're not really sure where he's from or what his profession might be. He's wearing rather nondescript traveling clothes, simple worn
He
cloak
looks like a
and
kind of wood elf you
faded
could see
attire.
from that. He's a wood elf that could be from really anywhere.
He's the everyman.
Yes, the every wood elf, of course. Nondescript wood elf, of course. So wait,
He is Woody Elfman.
so you're saying that there's no entrance to. I was aware that this was starting to go on, but this is
So the king's being even more of a shaper than I thought.
apparently if they're kicking out people from the gate town to the entrance town. That's concerning.
It sounds serious.
No, very.
Like he's bloody forgotten what a bloody gate is for it, doesn't it?
Keep people out, but also let those who need in. Well, at least that's my own memory on such things.
To protect
Oh.
those that are bloody inside of it.
How long have you been waiting here?
Uh, I'll come by here, wait most days for my friend to get done, and then we'll head back down the mountain. See, he's a dwarf, like Eeyore, he points at Feargrim. But, and I keep telling him he need not do it on my behalf, but he's ran stubborn some. So, after every day's work, we'll both walk back down the mountain together.
Huh.
Well, that's nice.
That's actually very nice. Though, as she just also kind of noticed it, I'm guessing that most of the abandoned houses and gardens are used to belong to non-dwarves.
Yep, you see that
Oh,
one way down the end, set in the crook of the river's torn, with the tree that's dangerously close to the neighbor's cabbage patch.
Yeah.
That one's mine.
and you're not
Oh.
allowed in it.
No, I'm not. I was kicked out.
It's a shame you're not a dwarf. I can't do a bloody thing for you.
So you've effectively been evicted from your only residence.
I've got a humble abode down at the mountain base.
Ah, that's good to hear, but it is concerning that everyone outside the mountain hold is being kicked out. That is not dwarf. That is far more
Bloody shite.
concerning. That too, but far more concerning than I originally thought was just just a massive thing of taxing the dwarven people.
I told you we come here to slap some sense into him.
And that we will, as Pyre just kind of pats Fjordgrim's head. It's like, that we will,
Now,
that we
now
will.
you're now you're just beginning to see exactly how much a sense we need to be a slapping here.
Yes, very.
You
Might
see,
I guess that your
I told
friend.
you, Moradin doesn't appoint grudge bearers for no fucking reason.
I'm aware of that. I'm pretty sure any god would appoint a champion for no reason.
I mean, the god of champions, he has a new one every Tuesday.
No. The god of champion is very attached to their champions. You're thinking the god of mortals.
No, that's true. That's true. I think the current champion has been around for like what, 200 years?
Hey, look, the more champions the god of champions have, the more godly he is, because the more championly he has. Yes.
I think he more falls under a broad umbrella of any god's
Okay.
champion.
So,
The theological debate with this random ass elf.
Do any of you have any questions for the elf, or would you like to enter the village?
Enter the village. I feel like I've gotten my questions
Lily,
out,
Fugum,
Lily.
any questions?
Um, how long did he say it's been like this? Like,
He
since he's
didn't
been kicked out
actually
of his
give you
home.
a specific date.
Oh, well, in that case, Lily would ask, like, and how long have you been kicked out of your home for, sir?
He tilts his head, tilts it back the other way, looks in a little pouch he's holding, checks the length of the grass next to him under his feet. Oh, well, let's say, the grass, it'll grow about a eighth of an inch a day. It's about year high, so I'd reckon it must have been about, 4 to 5 weeks.
Okay, so about a
Okay.
month
So
or
about a
so.
moon and a bit.
Still
It's
concerning.
a bit of a recent development, at least.
That's true.
See, at first, they had said that no new folk were allowed to move in, and then they restricted business, and then they said you could enter during the day to do about your lives, but they wanted you out by sundown, and now they say you're not allowed in. So if we're talking since the start, I think it was real bit before the solstice.
This has been
So
this
about it's been slowly progressing for about the last 3 some years.
that's slow policy change over the course of 3 years. That's can I do a history check to see? Well, actually, can I do a history check to see if Ruinbeard ever mentioned anything like this going on, or
Uh,
or would he have been gone
mm,
long enough, long gone
I'm
before
going
any
to
something
say
like
that
this?
no, Ruinbeard never mentioned any of this. As you know, Ruinbeard was a bit of a hermit among dwarven kind. His
Ah,
hypotheses had been mostly ridiculed, so he kind of distanced himself from dwarven society a while back and was trying to make these discoveries and prove he was right before he would make his triumphant return.
okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, just in case.
Mhm.
I see that. That does raise a lot of questions. As she then just looks down to Feargrim. Paints a very weird picture, honestly. Any theories of your own regarding this? Regarding, well, slow change and all that?
Fergum just slowly shakes his head. No, no, could be any number of things.
Well then,
Or, you know, he's just a shite.
this has been a very pleasant talk with the figments of my imagination, but I do be hoping that this here weed wears off sometime soon.
Oh,
Pyre
trust me,
will
we're not figments.
Pyre will just giggle a bit. Oh, we're not figments of your imagination, as she'll flip him a silver piece. According to your troubles.
Blessings of
Huh.
Catalogue be upon you.
Blessings to Catalogue be upon ye.
Now, if we presuming that I'm not high and that ye do be real,
Yes.
well then,
Aye.
I feel the need to inquire. Now, if you be fair folk, and this is some sort of
Oh,
trick,
we don't be
please
fae.
don't answer
Hey,
this,
I'm
but
a fucking dwarf. What
I
are
am
you
a
talking about being
Tracean. I
gay?
am not a fae.
I mean, I have the snail.
you pull out a fairy snail and the guy's like, yep,
I mean, I just show it to him and then put it back. It
okay
probably
then.
looks like a flower.
He gets up.
It
Pleasure meeting
transforms
all
into
of
a
you.
flower.
Pleasure meeting you. Pleasure meeting ye. Pleasure meeting ye. Good day
He
to
shakes
you.
all our hands.
He tips his hat. He does a little bow. He does not make physical contact.
We're not bloody
he's like,
gay.
Bye.
Bye. And he just starts walking down the path slowly at first until he like wraps around the thinnest tree ever and then just starts dead
Wait,
sprinting
you
down the
didn't give
hill.
us your name. Oh, he's gone.
You
Not,
don't say that when he thinks
not
you're
again!
gay.
I'm keeping it this time! You can't have it!
Oh, this guy's are. Oh, I see. This Pyre just kind of looks at him, just watches him run off. I think that that could have gone better.
Gee, some people are really stressed out.
I
This
mean,
must
When do
be
you think
really
he's gonna realize that, you know, elves are fae folk?
hey,
Ah.
Pyre just kind of does a little scrunch of her
Not
face.
Cannon!
Talk to any type of elf, and they're going to argue that for, against, and so many different opinions. Other than that, I don't even know how to go into the hodgepodge of that kind of stuff in their history.
You are now left at the gate.
So he was kind of explicit there about the whole not letting anyone else in kind of thing.
Well, I mean, how tightly can that be controlled if Pyre moves to step past the gate?
If you're not a dwarf, very tightly.
As you move past, the gate is ajar. It is not closed or latched.
It's not a jar, it's a
Pyre
key.
will push the gate open a bit more to let herself through.
It doesn't budge. Like, there's enough space for a wagon to move through, but it doesn't seem
What
to
about a
open or
lily?
shut any more than that.
Well, I'm pretty sure Pyre, Lily, and Fiogrim are a bit smaller than a cart.
Alright, so everyone squeeze in.
So you
Smallest
make
first.
you make your way through as the rest of the town opens up before you. At the far end of the long path that makes its way through the middle of the town, you can clearly see two colossal statues over 60 feet tall, frame either side of the Great Gate. Over 6 feet thick, the massive stone doors at the far end of the village that mark the entrance to the Dwarven Hold tell the history of the dwarves first arriving and creating these impenetrable monoliths of metal and stone. Another history check, please.
Sure.
Let's hope
I
this
do
one's
my
better.
best. 17 again.
It is better, but it's only a 6.
History. 21.
Again, somehow, Feargum, you don't recall you know this, but it does not come to your mind as Lily and Pyre, you both looking at these doors, remember that these are not actually stone doors. This was a history lesson taught of how the Dwarven Hold was able to hold out for over 100 years against the Soul Empire. Those are the biggest single two reinforced slabs of adamantine in the world, and they are merely layered with stone relief.
Pyre just gives a whistle.
Ah.
They never talk how impressive they are up close. I mean, we're
Yeah,
still pretty
I've
far away,
expect
but
large
like,
things, but like those are huge.
hard to believe they're solid adamantine. Can't imagine what they
Yeah.
did to forge those. I think they just. But do you think they grabbed just the giant slabs from the earth
Big
and dragged them up?
blacksmith.
Could I have a religion check from everybody? Feargum, you would get advantage on this one.
Woo!
Religion check. Okay.
Alright, 16,
Better.
23, 26.
10. I'm still thinking about a big blacksmith.
16.
Okay, so Kyle, you immediately this is something Ruinbeard went on about at length, as it's a quite longly discussed topic. Feargum, it doesn't actually come to mind for you. The DC was 17.
Oof.
It is said that these doors were cast by Mirrodin himself and given unto the dwarves from the heavens.
Ah. Higher than just kind of like taps her fingers a moment. Oh, right. She snaps. Runebeard talked about that. Mirrodin himself made these.
So what you're saying is, yes, in a way, a big blacksmith.
I mean, a big blacksmith all the way up in the heavens. The big blacksmith, I suppose, would be the best way to describe it.
I
Oh.
don't mean to interrupt the conversation. However, I do want to ask. I tried my best to draw mountains with the limited paintbrush of Roll20. What do you all think?
I like it.
Good job for the limited
like it.
paintbrush.
It's great. It's good. Honestly, you did an amazing job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, you now enter the town proper.
Pyre just kind of looks around for a moment. Huh. I guess there isn't. I guess I was honestly expecting to be suddenly jumped by 50 dwarves.
That's
You-
fine, probably.
You do see some dwarves. They are walking around, tending the field. You see one in the field. He like holds up a cob of corn, looks at it, then just shrugs and puts it in a basket. It was not ripe.
Pyre kind of sees that, just like, that's concerning.
I don't think those kernels were supposed to be green like that still.
No, no, it's not.
Then again, I don't really know
He-
dwarf cuisine.
Pyre just thinks for a moment. That's not normal at all. You don't harvest corn at that point. I don't even think there's any practical applications for harvesting corn that early. At least none that I know of.
He seems a little confused. He just keeps walking around that one section of corn. They're not even done yet.
You watch. He just kind of walks one way, squats down, looks at some corn, stands back up, walks the other way, squats, looks at some corn.
Is there like
and
a
he keeps
clear
going. He's
path that he's
slowly
been
making a
walking?
gradually wider circle.
I don't know why, but I just imagine just a very clear path of what he's been trotting down in terms of the corn stalks.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could even say that it's a crop circle.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting method of harvesting food.
It
I
does
don't
seem
think
he's
it's
done this a
harvest
few
time yet, is
times.
it?
I mean,
The wrong month.
judging by the fact that most of this corn seems underdeveloped, no. The fact that they're harvesting now is cause for concern. Could the inside be facing a food shortage?
I would
Well,
hope not.
maybe.
That's thousands and thousands and thousands of dwarves that'd be starving, that would be.
I mean, that's the first thought that comes to mind when I see, well, dwarves that, honestly, he doesn't even really look like he knows what he's doing.
He
Yeah,
picks
I
up
don't
a
really know.
rock, looks at it, shrugs, and puts it in the basket.
See?
Yeah,
He
some tells
clearly
me,
doesn't know what he's
you know,
doing.
I
Something
thought his
definitely is
attire was
off.
just a dwarf thing, but I don't think that guy's a farmer.
No, not at
Probably.
all. Doesn't look
You
like
look
he's...
at this man. You look at this man, and he's wearing a smock with paint-stained blotches on the apron. His gloves are finer ended. There's like a small little blotches and streaks of different hues of paint along the horn on his helm.
Huh, no, he looks like a
Yeah.
painter.
Pyre, didn't you say something about the farm when we were walking up? I
Yeah,
wasn't kind of paying attention.
yeah, no, the these places are historically these farms are usually ran by halflings. In fact, it's actually where the half pint cup comes from. It's because of the halflings that would always farm these places. I think it was like some old traditional deal between the dwarves and the halflings. Something like that. I'm not entirely sure.
Interesting.
But seeing them gone from here feels wrong given how long the halflings have been doing it.
Like he's
Yeah.
put just any old sudden charge.
Yeah, Pyre will kind of look over, kind of like look down, and then yell out, "Tell me, dwarf, what is your occupation?"
I'm a mason, blacksmith, I'm a cobbler, glass blower, I do the blacksmith, and while you ask me when we doing the blacksmith, and I got 17 in, but
So many dwarves! Ah!
Pyre will just kind of like hold out a hand and like, see?
Just be like, thank you!
Are any of you farmers?
I'm present, why else be about this guy's never gonna go, I don't know what you're doing, I don't hold, we gotta learn what we're doing.
Pyre will yell out even louder.
Then in sync, they just go, a farmer? And then
It's
they
like,
keep going
are
down
any of you farmers? Silence.
It gets quiet.
Yep.
Alright.
Pyre just nods a little. That's what
Until
I
you hear
thought.
one voice from way over here, up at the top of this waterfall here. No, I ain't a bloody farmer. Why would I be a farmer in farm fields trying to farm? That bad stupid it would.
I'm glad to see the town crier still has his job. Good set of lungs on that guy.
Pyre would sigh. Well, looks like none of these people in fields are actually farmers. It's a lot worse than I first thought.
So no wonder he's picking the corn where he is now. I'm not a farmer. I have no idea when corn's ready. Aside from the fact that I know when corn's not ready.
I mean, from what I don't remember much, but I know for a fact it's at least supposed to be some shade of yellow. Not, well,
Yeah,
green.
that I know.
As you watch, you see the dwarf pluck a shuck of corn, and he like peels it, and it has this is a corn that is clearly ripened early.
Oh.
And as he peels it, it is a beautiful golden hue of yellow, and he looks at it, and he looks at it, and he shakes his head, and he tosses it onto a pile of weed.
Now, Pyre, I know I'm just a little Minotaur lady, but that just didn't seem right.
I will yell out. The
Feargum,
corn's supposed to
this
be
like a
yellow
dwarf
when you
thing?
harvest it!
He looks at you, tilts his head, shouts back in Dwarvish,
which I understand.
"Huh!"
Quick, Pyre, what'd he say? Pyre, what'd he say?
He just said, huh?
There were so many syllables.
He just shouted back, huh?
So he seems just as confused.
Yes, I think he is. Let's... Pyro will just sigh. Let's keep going before anything else weird happens.
Yeah, we'll make note of it, but I think you're right about the halfling thing.
I mean, the elf did. The elf did say that. Yeah, he did. He say that the halflings are down at the mountain base.
Yeah, that's where they. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so that's where they all went. So obviously, they're no longer attending to the fields because, well, just kind of looks around.
It's gonna be a right bloody mess when they get back to it.
Oh, no, it's definitely. These fields look poorly maintained. I don't even think they're watering
You see a
them
dwarven lady
properly.
over in another field. She's taken the long stands of corn, and she's basically made a flower crown, and she's put it over on a big rock.
Yeah, art.
Pyre just sighs. I don't think any of these people were even taught how to farm. They just given the fields and told to work them.
Well, that's kind of poor management.
Very undwarven management indeed.
That's what it looks like, right? As she just gestures around.
Like, if this is on the
Yeah.
orders of the king, you have to wonder what the fuck's infected his head.
Yeah. Come on, let's keep going. Let's see if we can find our friend.
Oh, that's a thought.
Yeah.
What has infected his head?
I'd rather not like to think that there's something eldritch going on again.
Eh? No, didn't. I bloody hope not.
As you all continue walking down the path,
I was thinking about brainworms.
could you roll me a perception check, everyone?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Perception?
10, but it's a crit
17.
fail.
6, but it's a crit fail.
Pyre and I are still looking at each other.
We're still looking at each other dumbfounded.
One of us is
Okay.
thinking about alien brainworms. The other one's thinking about
you
mad cow
are
disease.
walking along. Most of these shops all boarded up. You can see any kind of like general goods or stores you'd expect along the main road of a throughway town such as this. They are mostly boarded up, overgrown. Some of them are still in use, but it is actually no. Fugum, you notice not one of these houses looks lived in, even the ones that are clearly of dwarven occupancy. There's little signs, grass growing up through front porch flagstones, little cobwebs on door latches, fogged over windows, cold chimneys. You can You can see clearly you can see many dwarves out in the fields and whatnot, but none of the houses are
There's
used.
something seriously wrong going on here.
I look down to
Is it
here.
brainworms?
I mean, yeah, obviously. Look at the state of the fields. Look at the fields. There's people who are blacksmiths, painters, artisans. There's artisans working fields. That doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, name's Odison, son of Oddie.
They're like a dwarf walking by with like unripened corn in a big basket on his back.
Well, actually, no. He's walking by pushing a huge cart of barrels,
Oh,
and you can see him straining to do so.
you need some help there.
If I bloody well needed help, I would ask for some help. Now, could you mind giving me some help? Because I need some help.
Pyre will just nod and she'll like help lift. Can I try to just actually, I'll just help. Wait, how's the barrels being carried? Like in a cart, you said?
The barrels, it's many barrels that are upright in a large, wide, flat cart.
Ah, okay. Pyre will nod as she'll. Is there kind of like a place at the front she can just like kind of grab hold
Yes,
of? And...
there's a large handle at one end. It's like one of those carts used for moving large pieces of furniture or appliances at a store. It's a very wide handle device.
Ah, okay. Pyre will just nod before she'll grab hold of that handle and start pulling.
Pushing.
Or pushing, yes.
It is quite heavy, but you are slowly pushing it along.
Where are these barrels going?
Into the hold.
Oh. As Pyre will just kind of wave the others along. Come on.
Yeah. Eventually, you manage to push it. The dwarf isn't very conversational. He's mostly just grunting as he's pushing.
Yeah, Pyre's just trying to ask some questions, but I'm guessing he's just focusing on pushing
until
the cart.
finally you reach the front gate itself. Pretend that there are massive statues here, and that this gold is made of this door is made of stone.
Yes, of course. Wait, Mitzi, what are you doing here? Mitzi is here now.
You see her backseat went up, and then a dwarf in guardsman uniform chasing after her, saying, "Damn it! Give me back my lunch!"
No, it's mine now.
Oh, good. They have a problem with those everywhere.
There's a backseat everywhere. There's an infestation.
Jojo is not an infestation. Jojo has been deemed a public nuisance.
Another one with a large broom is chasing after Jojo. Orison looks up at you all. Ah, pay that no mind. There's a bit of a pest infestation. It's been sorted. Apologies, you had to see that on your first visit to our town. He suddenly goes quiet when he looks at Feargum and just turns back to what he's doing.
That's quite the reaction.
Hello? Hello? I think we were having a
Yeah, you were telling us
something to us. Excuse us. Hello? Like, Lily's, like, bending forward, like, hello?
He just says in Dwarvish, "Sorry, I don't speak common."
Well, I don't know what that meant,
to us in common.
so...
Don't you all speak Dwarvish?
I speak Dwarvish.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Pyre does. I do. I don't know about Lily.
I just said it. I don't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't
so
need
you,
to.
You hear him
arrive...
just pats the guy. It's like, don't you worry, we're here to slap some sense into the king. Which he says in
could you all make
Dwarvish.
another perception check?
Yes.
Sure could try.
Bing! Oh
8.
man, it's a nat 1, total of 13.
15.
Okay, I will now make a roll against your perception checks. Ah, dang it. Okay, none of you notice anything.
Can I lucky point?
Cool.
You may.
I'm luckying to an 18.
You don't notice anything.
Damn it! She rolled high.
The dwarf paused at the door.
Do I happen to sense a disturbance in the dwarf?
You do not sense a disturbance in the dwarf.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, your dwarf is very disturbed at the sight of this town, but you don't sense any specific disturbance. However, there are two guardsmen standing at the door. They see you approach and they step forward. Halt! State your name, your business, and what is the business of your name?
What? Wait, what?
Oh, you know, I could state it, but it's gonna take a minute. And Lily just recites all of her titles. I'd do it right now, but I don't have the lung capacity.
So, as Lily is regaling them with her, with the saga of her name, Pyre and Firgrim, the other guardsman looks to you. The business of your name. What's the word in common?
Pyre will just say, I know Dwarvish.
Well, then the business of your name.
Pyre Ignis, fire.
No. First off,
yes, I know the name.
Because that's hilarious. Second off,
why we're here?
Like, look at
Fjorderson, grudge bearer Muradin. We're here to slap some sense into the bloody king.
He stops.
Pyre just kind of leans over. I don't think you should have said
beg
that.
your shite-beard fella bumpus pardon?
We're here to slap some sense into the king. As is writ in his most holy book, Muradin, God of Dwarves.
Well, that's a load of shite it is. You think you can just walk up to the gate, I'm Gordon, under order of the king, to guard the king's gate, and you're just gonna say that you're here to slap the king, and then I bet you're expecting me to open the gate, aren't you?
And just pulls out the Book of Grudges, opens up to the page that has Lockham's name on it, and shows it to him. And it's like, you bet your ass I do.
He squints at the book and pulls out a large monticle piece and just clicks it onto a latch of his helm as he leans forward.
Like, there's so many versions of a grudge against Lockham on a single page. It's just so small.
He's got so many charges against him. It's like those court ledgers where they're reading off like 150 counts of different crimes.
Hey, Dodic! What? I'm taking her name. He's slowly writing it down. Dodic, look at this! Dawn, why?
Did you get halfway through? Oh, I'm gonna have to start over.
Wait, is that mystic with an eye or why?
She starts over.
Ah, gosh, darn it! Look, Dawn, just handle it. No, Luxon, look at this. Don't you be bringing my last name into this, Holden, son. They have a brief, seemingly family feud of an argument before finally he says, "All right, miss, just Hold it at Ambassador of the Fair. I need to deal with whatever this oath is talking about.
Oh, alright. Ambassador. Okay. Alright.
He looks over.
Oh, shoot. Where's that flips through? Lily's like looking at a piece of paper.
What? What shite is this? No. He stops. He points a finger at you, Feargum. Yee!
I.
Yee!
I.
Yee!
I.
He walks up, pulls out his axe, pulls it back hard. Yee!
I.
I would like to grab the axe from him.
Then he
to
walks all the
stop.
way up to you, still gripping the axe in full swing of motion, before rapidly unscrewing the little pommel at the end of it and pulling out a key and hand it to you. Here is the key to your fixes when you was exiled. 70-some years ago. Welcome back to the hold. Ye ship-bearding, axe-swinging, immature, reckless as shite of a smelting whelp, so said by me father to say to you on your return.
Who is your
70?
father?
Jesus Christ, how old are you?
Pyre just looks over. I thought you were 32.
I'm Doric
dwarf years.
Lockinson, son of Dor Lockin. My family have been guarding this gate since before we remember when there was not a gate to be guarded.
Frodo just stops, looks a little blankly for a few seconds, and is like, "All right." I did piss him off, didn't I?
Clearly.
Clearly, you did.
No! He was very, very sorrowful to see you go and thought it was a shit situation. But he would also man on the cannery development team, and he could only speak this quietly. And I vowed to repeat it word for word as he told me to tell ye.
Aye. He was a good man. Could hold his drink like a proper dwarf, he could.
Now then, as I was saying, what do you need me to look at, Don?
Pyro just points to the
He just
book.
points at the book. Is like, oh, what's this? Pulls out a monocle, clicks it on the latch of his helmet, and leans forward. Let's see this. By the honorable oath of God. And you saying this is true? He looks up at you, Feargum.
Of course it's true. It's written by bloody Moradin himself, isn't it? It's his bloody holy book.
Could you make me a persuasion check?
Are you saying that Moradin's a liar?
Wait, give the help action for his persuasion.
I don't know if I'm actually
No.
trying to persuade him. It's just whether or not they can believe.
Well, that's why you have to make a persuasion check.
Oh,
To,
that's
convince them. That is how this works.
19. I am lucky pointing that. I want higher. Damn,
No
that's
need,
eight.
no need.
Okay.
19 is more than enough as they both blink, look at it. Doric slocks you right in the jaw, and that's for accusing me of accusing Morden of being a liar, you shit fucking shot face of a dwarf. Also, what's taking you so bloody long? Open the gate! There is the sound of tremendous stone heaving as the gate begins to slowly open. You can hear
Please,
powerful
please,
mechanisms
please,
inside grinding away, chain and gear and tooth and weight and pulley as the doors very slowly begin to heave open.
Pyro just kind of looks down the fear grub
good.
for a moment. How bad of a way did you leave?
Let's just say I was young and stupid.
Pyro just kind of just raises an eyebrow, just shrugs. I suppose we all are.
You guys. Oh man, I forget all the time how old some people are.
I just imagine that like dwarven literature is very wushu in its
very,
styling.
very Chinese sword fantasy.
Yeah, yeah. It's that very dramatic Chinese drama style stuff.
Wushu novels are a fucking ride.
Yep.
You,
Like if you don't know how to politics, you better learn.
Doric then looks back at you, Lily, and is like, nah, I'm under oath from the king to not let you in. Not you specific, you see, but you ain't dwarven, so I'm not allowed to let you in. However, if Muradin has sent ye all together to do some right and honorable punching and fisting in the name of the Lord, then far be it from me to question the divine
not gonna
word
correct him.
of the god. Just give him a right cuff for me, would you?
Oh, trust me, we're going to give him a cuff for every bloody dwarf that's currently out there.
Well
We
then,
will do our very best to fist him just for you, sir.
he reaches up and like pats you on the thigh. Well then, you lot are a bunch of right proper dwarfs I've seen. I hope that you can find some relief for whatever magical ailments are currently altering your forms into these non-dwarven illusions. And good day to ye, ma'ams. And good day to ye, ma'ams. And I'm not going to tell you good day to ye, sirs, because my papa made me promise I would never tell ye a good day, because while he didn't feel like things should have gone down the way he did, you still did take out that man's knee.
Pyre just looks down. How many kneecaps have you
nods.
destroyed?
Furum just nods. It's like, it was a bloody good shot though, wasn't it?
He punches you again in the face. You take 4
Yeah.
poison damage.
And you had that
Good
coming.
day. Lily keeps going.
Oh, I had that coming.
Pyre will start walking in, just like, and you had that coming for that. But no, seriously, how many kneecaps have you destroyed? Because I know you've done that at least twice in our company.
I think at least 20.
Do you have a thing against kneecaps?
No, they just seem to attract my shots like magnets.
I see.
And so you were all ushered into the hold. Could you all make a perception check?
I should try.
Perception?
20.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this inside? Is this inside or is past the gate inside?
I'm just waiting for the checks and then we'll transition to inside.
Okay, that's
Perception,
fine.
you
I
said.
wasn't sure.
Yes.
Come on. Oh, come on. That's another nat 1 for a total of 13.
Okay, Philgrim, you don't notice anything
have
due
more
to your
lucky
eye
points?
swelling.
Mhm.
Pulls it a little bit.
However, Lily and Pyre, you notice as you're stepping into the doorway, a pebble hits both of you in the left eye, and as you say "ow" and look up, you see Toos swinging in just under the lip of the door into the hold, looking at you, holding up a sign that says "Look here."
It would look easier if I had both working eyes. Ow! Fuck! Oh, the
Working
pebble dust
eyes.
is in there. Oh God!
As she swings into
Can one of the
the
pebbles that was thrown bounce off of Pilgrim's helmet into, like, I don't know, Pyre's eye?
no, Toos has a great aim.
That's true.
She was aiming for the eyes.
Maybe she was
Pyre
going
goes,
for Pyre's eye, but she went for the trick shot.
Why don't I keep my
This
helmet
did
closed
hit
more
you
often?
in the eye, Theorem. A pebble did hit you in the eye, but you have not realized it yet due to your eye already swelling.
Mhm.
Pyre just like
It's like
grabbing
that
her
cartoon where there's the
eye.
first bump and then they hit on it and it grows a second bump.
Yeah.
Like Pyre's like covering her eyes, just
Inside-
like, why do I ever keep my helmet closed?
Inside the doorway is a massive chamber. with glowing crystals hung from polished chains attached to archways over 50 feet tall. More market stalls set up around plaza of ornate tile flowing, centered with fountains set with gems and inlaid with precious metals, bronze statues of great dwarves of old and fallows heroes, holding sconces light the ancient stone pathways. The large granite tiles are worn from centuries of use, but have the shine of well-maintained stone. The smell and mead of air fill the air from the nearby breweries and many taverns that fill the cavern. Many advertise themselves as inns as well. Stone theaters can be seen tucked into alcoves to enhance their acoustics, and small gazebos dot larger plazas where magicians or performers could entertain crowds. It is clear this was constructed to be a place of hospitality, entertainment, and commerce. However, no music fills the Great Hall. No performers entertaining crowds can be seen. The fountain basins are dry. Walking through the Great Hall towards the great stairs in the center of the hall, the mood is subdued. You can see dwarves with their heads down going about their business. However, they are reluctant and unwilling to stop or talk. Few make comments at all, other than needing to get work done. Could you all make me a perception check?
Well, you're getting us to have a lot of those. 14!
15.
19.
Virgum, with your swelling eye, you don't notice. However, Lily and Pyre, you notice how the statues holding the sconces are placed at odd and irregular intervals. And looking closer, you can actually see clear indications in the stone where more statues should have been, but seemingly were removed recently. The contrast between the wear of stone there and around them makes it abundantly apparent that those statues, long since standing and dotting the halls evenly, are now absent.
Huh.
Pyre, the balance in here is all off.
The feng shui in this place is very bad.
It's
Like,
they could pick a pattern number. Why does it go 2, 2, 1, 1, 4, but then all of a sudden over here it's 3, 2, 1, 4, 3? That doesn't make any sense.
no, it doesn't. No, this doesn't make any sense at all.
And they had that pretty fountain that had nothing in it. Uh,
This place feels so empty.
yeah, I felt like they're going through it, but like I thought the whole point was that it's empty because someone put someone out. That was like the whole goal of whoever's in charge, right? This looks like shit.
Philum,
know.
as your companions talk about this, you too are able to clearly realize so many statues are missing. You didn't realize it before, but now that it's pointed out to you, it is abundantly clear. A good half or more of the bronze statues that should light the path are missing. Could you give me insight or history check, whichever you'd prefer?
I do better with insight.
You would have advantage.
16.
All the missing statues were of figures important to dwarven history and the land, but were
But
not
they weren't
actually
dwarves
dwarves.
themselves. I was about to ask literally that.
Pyre just like rambling on about
Ah,
Ruinbeard talked about this place with
bastard.
such wonder and such candor that this place is some epic place that anyone should travel to see.
And anyone should. Provided that bastard puts the statues back. Like, where is the statue of Branwick? The great hunter?
That's very weird.
They took away a lot of the labels too. If they had names, they're gone.
It's like he's trying to erase all of the things that made dwarves great because we proved we were better than them.
This really does stink of just bad, no matter which way I look at it.
Oh,
It also
don't
just
you even
generally
get me
kinda stinks.
started. That bastard's erasing our history. He's erasing our culture. He is.
I mean, that's a good point. I've never been here before, but so I wouldn't have known if those were there before. I just think this looked like shitty design.
Yeah,
See,
Runebeard
that's
went
the
on
thing.
at length about this kind of stuff.
That's the thing. That's just as much as shit about this. Dwarves don't do lazy, shitty, shiting design.
Shitty shaitan. When it's extra shite.
Yeah. Like this is how much you can like when a dwarf is insulting something, the amount of times he uses shit or shite tells you how bad it is.
Ah, yes, of course. Spire just nods a little bit. Alright, so all non-dwarves are being forced out of the town. All non-dwarven statues have been removed, and
I bet he's even had all non-dwarven books removed from the library.
that's not a good sign.
Speaking of not good signs.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
sorry,
of
I
course.
forgot to put these here in advance.
No, it's okay.
Yes, the
I just
welcoming
slowly
party.
imagined them like trying to look super chill as they form it with other people, and I'm like, okay, yeah.
Lily, hello?
Hello?
Hello, sorry.
Oh, I thought
Cat
my
has
headphones died for a second there.
no apologies. The cat has joined
Yes, of
MPMI to
course.
chew on cords. He is my little bastard that chews on cords.
Mhm. As you're walking along, you're not here yet. I just only have the one map. I'm sorry.
No,
No,
you're
that's okay.
fine.
As you are walking along, suddenly a light catches you all in the eye from a darker alcove.
God, could she have chosen the same eye she put the stone in? God! Now both of my eyes are watering just a little bit.
It's Pyro just sigh, just look over at Toos, just kind of like, stop throwing stones at us.
Follow the direction.
Pyro,
Maybe
You
she'll
see
stop
the
shining
glint of
our
an
eyes.
arrowhead in the dark.
Okay, move faster.
Pyro,
Okay,
move
I need
back.
my eyes.
Pyro will like pick up Lily Bear and carry her more.
We're
You all
going,
meet
we're going.
in a dark alcove as Toos steps out from the shadow. I've been trying to get your attention since you arrived in the town. The darkness does not wait for the mortal kind to notice its presence.
Yeah.
The darkness could have been a bit more obvious about it.
She reaches forward and
No,
plucks
I
the
mean the
stone out of your
stone was
eye and
our
holds it
bad.
up.
You
The
see, you
rock
could have
thing
been
was
more
our
obvious
bad.
about it.
She flicks it into your other eye.
Ah!
Yeah, that's how it felt.
She then turns to you, Lily. She seems to look at you up and down silently for a moment before reaching into her cloak and pulling out a large wrapped package, holding it out here. It's
Pretty
cheese
sweet.
spale. You should
Thank
have a
you.
proper cloak for the time being.
I appreciate it.
Holding it up, it is a full dark blue wolf pack cloak with wolf hood, clasped with the silver wolf pack clasp. Emblem? Insignia?
Whatever it is, it's beautiful.
Mhm.
Lily would like quickly fasten it around her shoulder.
All right. I understand you are here on the king's mission.
Mm-hmm.
My only concern is getting Chi back.
Second, that's my main concern.
I'll stay behind you in the shadow. And then she steps into the darkness, disappearing. You all are left there.
Thank
That
you,
was a very
Christians.
brisk meeting. It is very uncharacteristically to the point of her.
Yeah, no, this is very
You
bad. She's being like this.
We did kind of get a special pass on the way in,
One that
at
I
least
hope
for the
we
fact
can.
that we weren't dwarves.
Yeah, let's hope we can keep using that. And she just kind of pats Feargrim's head. Keep it up, buddy.
Yes, lead the way.
Right, right.
All right. Where'd you first then? Gotta find the guy, and we also gotta save Lily. We also have to save Chi.
We do.
Figum, you would know this is kind of just the upper level of the hold where, a lot of commerce and trade happens. The actual hold, you need to go to the Great Stairs to get down into.
But because first things first, we should probably stop by my house first.
That would be down below in the actual hold proper.
Yes.
All right. That's
So Virgum's gonna just start leading them, into the hold,
Mhm.
or at least, towards the great stairs.
Walking through the Great Hall towards the Great Stairs in the center, the mood is subdued. The party can see more dwarves going along until finally you reach the central plaza. The massive statue of the founders is covered with thick level tops and surrounded by scaffolding. There are guards standing around it with closed helms. Move along. Stop dawdling. Keep going.
The bloody hell are y'all doing?
Move along, citizen.
I don't think he's listening. Let's just keep moving.
No, he's probably not listening. We're gonna find out what the fuck is going on here, though.
Yeah.
Lily kind of has her hood up now. I think they're like doing something for the statue.
Probably are.
Did you
That
guys
being
normally
said,
do
what
like
dwarf would dare
construction?
defile such a thing?
Yeah, I feel kind of.
There is here a great mine shaft cargo elevator with thick pulleys. However, it is currently in use. You can see the chains moving as the elevator is clearly descending. There are two more guards, each standing at either of the entrances to the Great Stairs.
All right. Shouldn't be.
A lot of guard.
I honestly don't
And
feel
none
like
of them
waiting
are
for the
probably going to give
elevator.
us answers. Wait. No, 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 no. You don't wait. You use the stairs.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I meant. I don't want to wait for the elevator. Let's just take the stairs.
And I'm saying you don't get to wait for the elevator.
You're saying the same thing.
I'm confused. I thought the stairs went up.
Okay, so yes, on the map the stairs go up. Pretend these go down.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. All right. That fixed the confusion. I was like, elevator, mine shaft go down, stair go up.
Okay, you know what? I can heal.
No, it's okay. I think I can use my brain.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Perfection.
that's it. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Just short of like flipping the entire map, this will have to do.
Just like Resident Evil, I'll just do it with my brain.
Yeah.
God, the original Resident Evil cameras are fucking trippy.
The stairs are just
I
the
know.
same
Camera
sequence,
angle.
played in forward and reverse.
Those fucking
Oh, man.
camera angles are so fucking weird.
And it's terrible. The zombie broke the door, but it's a loading zone door. You can't break a loading zone door.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I triggered some PTSD. Like, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It was from the other day. She just was shouting, "Lily! Lily's breaking through the door!" And I was like, "I don't know, run!"
I was trying to run, but I was running too fast. So every time I ran to the corner, I jumped
camera would
back the other way.
The camera would shift. Oh my god, it's
Here,
like
have
watching
this to
someone
clear
go
your
through a saw
palate.
trap.
Here, have,
It
Oh, it's
was.
so cute.
here, have
Okay,
this Owl
okay.
House art to clear your palate.
Approaching the
Wait, what?
guards, they are in the same kind of closed helm.
At least the guys at the front were kind of like cordial about it. This whole like closed faceplate thing feels kind of cold.
Yeah, this.
Okay, so this is what they're wearing. Just know that it's actually supposed to be a dwarven build. I just couldn't find proper art for it. So just imagine this, but squatter.
Ah, okay, yeah. I'll just cut out the mid thigh in my brain.
I will just kind of look at them for a moment. I'm gonna activate my magic eyes to see if I notice anything off.
Could you copy and paste what that does again?
Yes, it's been forever since I played Pyre, so hold on. I have, yeah, Eyes of the Dragon. There you go.
Eyes of the Dark. Tracing, you can see the flow of weave when people are on. You can close a special eye lid revealing all magical sources in 60 feet. The others are indicated. But if two or more sources overlap, only the strongest one is shown to you. Okay. Pyro, you activate that, and you see the beacon of magic that the founder's statue is. Like mana carving around it, making almost a holographic, I will use for lack of better term, display of each of the statues above it. You can see
Oh.
the founders of the mieown kingdom, those who led the war to victory. The aura unleashed by this statue dwarfs everything else around it.
Whoa. Pyre just kind of looks around for a moment. Okay, that is some very strong magic.
And it's being desecrated.
Yeah, the founder statues are exuding a powerful magic. That is interesting. Not exactly what I was hoping to see, but let's start taking the stairs. Let's start getting down.
Aye. The sooner we start fixing this shite, the better.
Mm-hmm. We'll start heading down the stairs.
As you approach the stairs, the two guards actually cross their axes. Halt. Only dwarves allowed beyond this point, by order of the king.
Alright, Pirgrim holds
man.
up what he got from the dwarves at customs. I assume that we got paper
No,
from the
they
dwarves
just
at customs.
they just let you in the gate. They didn't give you anything.
Ah.
You did get your key though.
I got this
Pirgrim-
piece of paper where I wrote out my name, and Lily just holds it up, and it accordions down a little.
I mean, only dwarves. So, well, you're only allowing dwarves into the keep, so obviously we're evidently dwarves, aren't we?
Make a deception
Yeah,
check.
yeah. And Lily like puts her hands on her hips, like she's
I'm not even
crossing her
really
arms.
deceiving. I'm just using basic logic.
No, deception check.
Alright. Alright.
I'm betting that
either
these
way.
are some sort of constructs, honestly.
That's 18.
All right. The two look at each other, then look back at you. They look at Lily, then up at Pyre, then at Lily, then at Pyre, then at Lily, then at Pyre. They
Lily's got
point
her
at
arms
Lily.
crossed.
Maybe. They look up at Pyre. Absolutely not.
Pyre just kept looking down. I got transformed into this giant beast via some weird magic.
Give me a deception
Pyre,
check.
Pyre, speak to the dwarf.
Yeah, that's why I'm at seeing in dwarvish. Oh, the deception. I'm not good at that, but 13.
A likely story.
I can tell you, I am. This is exactly what happened to me.
Pyre, do you think if we grease their palm a little, they'll be convinced more?
These are dwarves, not halflings.
Yeah, but I mean, they also have been changing things since you left, so who knows?
No. You don't grease their palms. You wet their beards.
What the
I
fuck
will be
does
doing
that
no
mean?
such thing.
Just makes a drinking motion. If we
Oh,
bring any mead with us on the way.
Pyro just go rummage around in her
Do I look
satchel.
like I have pockets for mead?
Pyro rummage around in her satchel, pull out a wetter skin. I think I picked up some alcohol.
Look, I got this stinky garlic. I got this snail. I got a lot of gold. Don't ask where I keep the harpoon.
Pyre will offer the water skin. Please take this as an offer of dwarvish. Damn it, my brain is
In good dwarvish faith
yeah. In good dwarvish faith
or something.
faith of kinship.
One of them reaches out and corks it. What do you have in this water skin?
Hold on. Let me actually check because I'm pretty sure it has some sort of alcohol. It just says water skin.
It would have either been something you had that was good before that you kept, or it was something you got from the tavern in the Minotaur village.
Yeah. Probably some alcohol from the Minotaur village.
So, okay, so they uncork it and they smell the stale beer that Theodosia was solving.
That's true. I forgot she didn't
Oh,
have
no.
alcohol.
Oh, right. She's
And he
gonna be
just
an
tosses
insult,
it
not
on
a
the ground at your
compliment.
feet.
It's hard to find any good alcohol outside the dwarvish holds, unfortunately.
Move along.
Pyro will nod.
I don't know what he said, Paya. That was kind of shit.
All right, we're heading down the stairs.
We'll start
They
moving down
keep the
stairs.
axes crossed.
You just told us to move along.
Away
He
from
points
the,
the way
stairs,
you
though.
came.
Put me home isn't that way now, is it, you daft? We're gonna just cuts himself off at that and decides, you know what, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking for once.
Pyre will just sigh for a moment.
Is Plan B now the gold?
I don't think we want to activate Plan B yet. This Pyre says putting
that-
a hand on Lilybird, just like talking the mindscape.
Yeah, that's true. Pyre, when you put your hand on Lily, for a moment when we talk about it, you just get a flash of what is the inside of her hoodie, like her hoodie pocket, and which was her putting a ton of small bags of gold in that hoodie pocket.
Oh, you mean that Plan B?
Yeah,
I
like
could
the
give it a try.
palm greasing. I don't have any liquid, Pyre, and I'm not greasing liquid in someone's beard without actual liquid. Wet his beard? I'm not doing that.
Pyre will nod, just like
I've done a lot of things.
You give it a try.
All right. Lily like kind of like is reaching into her pocket and pulls out like
Wait, what are
2. Huh? Go ahead.
you talking about?
Who?
Wet his beard,
What
saying
is who
not
talking about?
disgusting.
No, we're talking to each other in the mindscape that Lily Bear has.
Is Virgum being not included?
Unless
No,
he's
we're making
touching Lily
physical
Bear.
contact.
Okay.
Remember, you
I
have to have
figured you were still
physical
arguing
connection
with
for
whoever
Lily
was
Bear to
crossed.
psychically communicate.
I just figured she might be touching us both.
Yeah,
I don't know if I have the arms
No,
can
I think my understanding is that currently you're in front and they're kind of standing behind you like this.
Mhm.
As we're trying to like figure out, okay, how exactly do we do this? I was just like, hey, give it a shot.
my thought process was he looked at me and said maybe, right? So I'll just be like, we just gotta get to our oh man, I didn't think this through that far.
Just they were trying to get so we could get to an apothecary or a cleric or something.
Or I'll just start saying, "Is she real now?" And I'll start more pouches until they just say, "Yeah, she's real, real dwarf, good enough," and then let us down.
Could you all make a perception check?
Alright.
Lily can. Her eyes are wide though.
Perception. 7.
Oh, 25. I'm looking at him in
I
both
think that's
directions.
I think that's the lowest perception I've gotten this session.
26.
Okay, so Pio, you don't know what to do. Fugum and Lily, though, you both notice as you look up, you see Toos somehow crawling along the ceiling, down the wall, and up into the underside of the stairwell. Then she looks at you. She makes a miming motion, like walking around the corner. Then a motion like pulling on a hood or throwing on a shroud, and then slowly walking it back around the corner and then miming going down the stairs.
Pyre just stare at
Lily,
them.
while she's like her one like lazy eye that's looking at Toos, like looks between Toos and Pyre, Toos and like up at Pyre.
Pyre's currently wearing a cloak as well.
It's like Lily's like it's the height that she's worried about. It's fine. We'll just make her crouch.
Pyre will just
Lily
sigh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just move around the corner. Just like, I can't change out of this. Find like an alley or
So
something.
okay, I guess we'll go home world.
Pyre just finds an alleyway or something, just like, why can it never be simple with convincing people? She just changes out of her current cloak and puts on a different plain one.
Don't worry, Pyre. I have an additional idea. Okay.
Okay, what is your idea?
Hold on, we gotta wait for Feargum to start arguing with the attendant. I'm gonna speak to
Wait,
him
why
in
am I
my
supposed to be
mind.
arguing?
Nothing. I just figured it was a dwarf thing. Come to the side of the corner.
Well, you know, Pilgrim also noticed Toast, and he's just like, I'm gonna go get a drink before dealing with you. So he
Fine,
goes
I'll have
with
to
you
find
both.
someone to mop up the floor anyway. Okay, perfect. Now that we're all here, I have another idea. I think
I don't think Toos' idea is gonna work for me. I mean, I could try flying
No, wait.
over.
It'll work. Watch. Hey, yeah.
But Pyre just like, I keep forgetting you have this ability.
I mean, yeah. It like it's fine.
All right. Pyre just sighs, looks to you, looks to you, then to Feargrim. All right, Feargrim, you ready?
As I'll ever be.
See, and just hunch over just a little.
I'll fucking crawl if I have to.
Okay, maybe don't do that. I think that would scare them a little bit. And by them, I mean me.
I think we'd have a very weird dog at that point.
What? Why we do this? Why we
I
pretend I'm
miss-
just a giant fucking lizard?
I miss my
Actually,
dog.
that's a good point. Where is Bruno?
He's with G. And that's where the puppy potatoes are too. That's why we gotta get in there.
Oh, yes, we definitely we need to get the puppers back.
Do you now attempt to sneak past the guards?
Yes.
Yes, we're all kind of hunched over
Okay.
very slowly.
So now, funnily
Well,
enough, see, this is hilarious. You'd all normally have disadvantage of stealth. Lily, you have an item that negates that. Fiogum, I don't remember if there was a dwarven trait that interacted with dwarven plate, but I don't think so. Pyre, you do just have disadvantage.
Yeah.
So,
I don't
I
even need
know.
to. I don't even need to stealth because I'm a dwarf.
oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's right. That's what negates your need to stealth.
Yep.
Pyre, stealth check at disadvantage. Lily, stealth check.
Oh, it's my Mitsusune plate. That's what it is.
Okay, still check at disadvantage. Here we fucking go. Steal.
Oh, mine rolled with disadvantage because of the armor no matter what.
I ain't gonna lucky point that.
If it would negate it, I think that would still technically be a 26.
Yes, it would negate it, so that is a 36 for Lily.
Yeah. I believe in you,
Pyre, you're lucky
Pyre.
pointing, so make the check again.
14.
Okay, 24.
24.
And Fiogum,
24, right.
you choose not to stealth, so you fail the stealth as you walk around. Seeing it just being you, the guards stop you briefly before uncrossing the axes. Proceed.
That's what I fucking thought the first time.
Pirate will quickly follow behind before they can do
Shuffle,
anything.
shuffle, shuffle, shuffle,
Shuffle,
shuffle.
shuffle, shuffle. This pirate's just kind of like crouching down, I guess.
I just
The
picture her
great
slightly
ancient
hunched
stairs.
over. It looks like she has a big hunch
Mhm.
because of her wings.
The great ancient stairs wrap around the vast vertical tunnels with murals carved into the stonework set with precious gemstones that add highlights and details to the depiction. The natural ore veins of the wall have been carefully chiseled away to help tell the story of dwarves force ascending into the hold thousands of years ago and carving out its depths. More dwarven walkers are seen slowly on in baskets and on wooden boards that are being raised and lowered by ropes as they clean away ash and dirt building up from the sconces above. You can imagine this process probably goes around year long as the stairs just continue to descend. Maybe 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, 400 feet. These winding staircases wrapping around the central these stairs wrapping around the shaft of the elevator. You can see the ropes going down into the dark below. Finally, after
Wow.
many minutes, you've reached what you think is the bottom, and you start making your way through the fort chambers. Many reinforced gates and long halls with embrasures, mortar holes, heavy drawbridges over deep chasms lined with ramparts with crenellations for archers. It takes over an hour to walk down through the many fortified bulkheads and levels of defense, until finally you reach a massive bridge spawning a huge chasm. You're all winded as it has taken you an exceptionally long period of time to reach this point, the entrance to the hold proper.
Jesus.
I swear, if anyone ever got past the doors, they'd probably die of exhaustion just getting down here. Whew.
Yeah, who thought that through? Ugh.
Upon crossing the bridge, you come across a newly made building. The mortar and stonework still light in color that seems to have just been attached, forming a box around the outside of the gate. Upon entering it, you see various dwarves in the hall, sulking and grumbling as they talk to dwarves, each one sitting in a small room along the one side of the wall. Some are dumping sacks of coins into slot in the wall. A tired voice calls you over to one of these small rooms. Aye, ye lot. Ye, you, come on, I don't got, I'll die. Come on now, over here.
Aw, man. Shit, Pyre, they see us. I
God
guess
damn
we'll
it.
go.
Pyre will push.
Alright.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Come on, let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
You see a thinner looking dwarf with bags under his eyes and a thin white beard. He's sitting at a counter built into the wall dividing the two of you. Thick crisscross steel bars are separating the two spaces, and a small rectangular slot in the bars at the base of this counter is covered with a small gate. To the side of the wall, there appears to be something akin to a cast iron of a door. Papers, please.
Pyre just like, shit, we taking papers.
I only have this piece of paper with my name on it that's long and accordion folded.
You're adventurers, are you not?
Oh,
Adventurer papers will suffice.
Oh, we do have those.
oh yeah, no, we still have
Yeah,
those.
we've got those.
This Pyre will just dig around in her satchel before presenting our paperwork.
He takes a moment, rubbing the thick bags under his eyes as he leans forward, undoes the latch, takes the stack
I'd
of
still give him
papers,
my name paper.
takes the name paper, begins flipping forward. No, why are there so many addendums in this?
We've gone through a couple of changes.
All right. Passage portraits, please.
But what now?
Go back down the hall. Take the door marked with a prism. And I do mean all four of you. I see you up on the ceiling.
Pyre just looks
Damn,
up.
this guy's good.
There is no perceivable sound as Toos Toos is suddenly standing alongside of you.
Pyre just looks at the Toos Toos.
Ah,
mean,
okay,
he
you
has to be
should
good at
do
what he
that to people.
does.
Toos, Jesus.
And he has to be
How
good at
did
what he
you
does.
perceive the darkness? He points up at the ceiling where there's a crystalline sphere that's slowly orbiting.
Orbing.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
It sees the
Orbs
essence
orbally.
of.
Orbs orbally.
Yeah, it's just orbing orbally. It's a soul scryer.
Mm.
When the fuck did
Should
they
ye
get their
be
hands on
living-
one of those?
I'm supposed to tell you that's confidential information, but I don't bloody know, and I don't want you to be arguing with it.
Yeah, that's true. This guy looks pretty old, and I
will accept
maybe I
that you
don't know what
don't
old
bloody
is
know.
anymore.
Aren't those things illegal?
Now, please make your way to the door down the hall with a prism.
Pyre just staring at the
illegal
orb.
part?
Alright.
Pyre just staring up at the orb.
Don't-
Aren't those things
No,
illegal?
don't stare at it too long.
just Pyre just wondering, like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal to have.
I can't reach your eyes, but we got.
just Pyre just
Okay, wait, we'll
look
just
down.
go.
Inside, you walk back down the door. You didn't see it at first because it's in a passageway angled towards the hallway, so you'd have to walk down and then turn back around to be able to see down this passage.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Of course.
And inside is a small office. There's another dwarf sitting there at a desk. Hello there. I am Dolan Mulvan. How may I help you?
Hello. We were told that we need to get papers from you.
Well, then it's a good thing you've come to the DMV office, because that's what I do here.
Oh no!
Oh no! We have to
Please
go.
fill out this paperwork. He
He
puts down a stack.
Oh God, oh Pyre, my name's not gonna fit anywhere on here. I'm gonna have to write it up the side. Oh God, and then it's not gonna be submissible anymore.
Pyro would just be like, okay, trust me.
Well,
trust me."
then, if your name's not big enough, he puts down another packet. Here is the attachment files. He puts down another packet with the addendum forms. He puts down another packet with the processing slips. each of these has a 10 silver fee. So for you two, that'll be 10 silver each. For you, Lassie, that'll be 60 silver.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna
It's a
hand you
good
the
thing.
sack. I'm not gonna count it here. I just give him
He-
one of my sacks of gold. There's a lot. There's like 100 gold pieces in that sack.
He opens it. Oh, he takes out a single gold piece. Then he says, "Ah, I see. Pen for the party." He puts 20 silver back into the sack and pushes it back to you. There you are, Lassie.
Pyro just like,
This
thank
didn't work
you.
the way I thought it did. Thank you.
Ah, don't mind
Here
it.
you go, pirate.
I understand that witch folk like you don't care a small coin. It's no trouble. I won't even make you fill out the change and exchange forms.
Why do you have
Oh,
so
that's
many
good.
forms? Pyro asks as she's filling out her paperwork. Hey.
How much
Because
silver did he give me back?
It's the new. He gave you 20 silver back.
Okay, I give the 20 silver to Pyre.
Pyro will put him in her silver pouch.
It's all part of the new program for ensuring security of the hold, as set up by our magnanimous king Lockham.
You don't need
Oathkeeper.
to be that disingenuous.
Ah, no, I do. See, it says right there on the plaque. It's part of my job description. I'm required to say it.
Don't blow smoke up his arse.
I'm gonna have to ask you to not speak ill of him, or else I'll have to make you fill out the form for it. Every form you fill out, I have to review and fill out an attachment in duplicate.
Pyro
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Pyro just continues filling out her paperwork, just leaning over to Pilgrim. Just do what she said. Do what he says, and you don't have to
Alright, I
worry.
won't prolong his suffering.
God, this file's so heavy.
Lily, you're holding about 120 pages of parchment.
I'm gonna be here a second.
What is it about having to pay a blood debt if a non-specific event happens?
Ignore that. It's a minor technicality to ensure that the nation is kept safe from any who would do it wrong.
Still, I'm pretty sure a blood
And
debt
if you don't plan to do it long, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, jeez, what page is that on, Pyre? I'm on the. Oh shit, I dropped it. Hold on. Oh
It's
man.
on page 1.
Oh, I hope these are
It's on
numbered.
page 23.
Okay.
Lily, this is all in Dwarven.
Ah!
Luckily, cataloging does let you read Dwarven, but it does, I imagine, take a moment.
It takes a
It
moment
was
for
one
your
of those
eyes
where,
to
like, she puts-
adjust.
She puts all of the papers in front of her and is like, okay. And then her eyes realize she can't read it. She face palms into the paper, sits back up, and then she can read it. And she's like, oh, okay.
That's what I
fine.
need to do.
So it
Quick
takes you all
reset.
about an hour and a half. Toos is there grumbling as she looks at the paper, until about the half-hour mark where she finally sighs. She turns to you, Lily. I can't read it.
Pyro will sigh. Let me help you.
Pilgrim
I'm
leans
almost
over
done
and
with
helps.
mine.
Well, also, can I cast comprehend language on someone else?
Yes, I've been able to do that a few times.
Okay, then that's what I would do. I would try and help her a little bit and cast comprehend
Okay.
language. So for at least an hour of her paper journey, she could read it.
Okay, so she's filing it out and she's filing it out, and then she suddenly stops, and she grunts, and she is really, really clearly agitated by the form as she's filling it out.
What happened? Did you get to that part about listing all of the prior personnel you know before you, first, last, and middle, if they had a name? Do you know how many names my family went by?
Wait, what page is that on?
I
just
know.
don't
I
understand
stopped
why it
counting
wants
after
my current
53.
residency, my birth residency, the route of travel between the two, and any occupational holdings I might have resided in the intermittents.
Not to mention that there's apparently a whole subsection about the tax code you grew up in.
I know.
What's
I
in the
can't tell these
tax
brackets
code?
from each other.
How would I even know what kind of tax code I lived in? What the fuck's a tax code?
Exactly.
It,
He's just been twiddling his thumbs the whole time while we fill out paperwork.
he's already like
I
done.
need to list a dwarf of good repute who can vouch for my upstandings.
Define,
I don't
did
know
they
any
on
define
good
there.
good
dwarves.
repute correctly? Because I put.
Pilgrim
It says
elbows
good-
her.
It says good repute.
I'm pretty sure he's pretty good repute. It's just he got kicked out a while ago. I'm pretty sure his reason for being kicked out
Yes.
elapsed.
We are not in ill repute anymore.
Not anymore. Okay.
Goodman,
that counts.
good dwarf son. That'll do.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Wait, you know him as well?
Wait, he's real?
You know, great guy, I've heard.
What do you mean you thought he was fake? Everybody loves him.
Wait, hold on, let me
Oh,
see that.
no,
Like
good
she's
dwarfsmith.
copying off a
Terrible.
test. I write
It's
it down really
terrible.
quickly.
But good dwarfson actually passed away. It was the same day when
Oh,
the king
son of a
announced the
bitch.
taxes.
No.
Oh, now I
Oh,
gotta.
that
Oh, man.
monster.
Do you have magic to get rid of writing, or can I just scribble it out? Is that gonna void the form?
No, this ink is laced with silver. It doesn't come out.
I
Ah,
will just
oh,
sigh.
man.
Like, hold on.
Okay.
And she just. Can I just hold up
Here,
the book
he
and
hands you a little
catalog
packet.
to
You
absorb
can
the
just-
letters?
Here, it's an addendum form.
Thanks. And Lily adds another packet under her packet stack.
As we just start like filling out various things.
She
Let's see-
keeps like having to
so-
cross-reference other
see
packets
here.
to reference the addendums.
Let's see here. Current economic status in the various regions of my own. Why would you need to know that? Why would I
To
need to know
ensure
that
that
for
we
an
can possibly
entry
provide
point?
the utmost of security as due to the people and visitors within our glorious hold to the utmost of our ability, and ensure that the quality of life expected therein is maintained as ordered by the throne for the well-being of all.
Oh, if I don't
From
know
what I've seen, the quality of life has been going down, not up.
As...
What was your question, Mess?
Oh, I was just looking at this section here where it wants me to list my assets. If I'm not entirely sure where all of them fall, is this one of those where if I just leave it blank, they already know the information and fill it out for me? Or is this going to be kind of important?
That depends. Do you ever intend to have it reviewed, or acquire property, or do business, or otherwise participate in the glorious economy and social activities within the Great Dwarven Hold?
We're not going to be here that long.
Would
No.
be
Well,
spreading
then,
the word of
I
our...
imagine.
Is there a thing we need to fill out regarding spreading the word of our goddess?
Oh, no, no,
yes,
no, no,
she's
no, no,
important.
no, no. That's a very funny joke. Yes, very funny joke. Haha, very funny joke. A
Ye-
funny joke. Yes.
Yes, very funny joke. Yes, of
Hi, I'm trying to be
course.
polite, but I didn't actually hear a joke. I'm sorry.
Yes, no.
We're just
I was
making a
clearly...
whisper.
No, I was actually
Mm.
telling a joke, don't worry.
Yeah, he's William just thinks that yeah, no.
Pi just kind of leads to just... I'm
Is,
guessing...
is that it, or does he just say yeah, no?
Pi just kind of leads to... Just whispers, I'm guessing that's a big no-no around here.
Oh,
Did it-
okay.
Only Moradin.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Monotheistic, understood.
It is
Okay.
somewhat.
As far as I know,
Now,
there's only
as
one
for your
god
question
in
about
Moradin.
the assets, well, now these are only reviewed on a monthly basis. So, and the last review was at the beginning of the month. So really, there would be like about another 3 weeks until they reviewed. Now, I need to make very,
no.
very clear that not filling out everything correctly is a penalty that will be punished by the crown, and so you absolutely, definitely, most certainly shouldn't do that if you're only planning on being here less than a month and don't intend to come back.
Of course, of course. Pyre just leans. Let's just fill out everything just to be safe.
Pyre, I'm getting nervous.
Look, we're going to slap. The viewer just listening leans in and whispers, "We're going to slap sense
Wait,
into him
wait,
anyway."
wait. Does he mean that for all the forms or just the one I'm talking about acids? What does he mean all of the checked at the first of the month?
I think he means they're checked on the first day of the month. So next
Just
month is
the acid part or all of them?
I think all
Because
of
if it's
them.
all of them, we're fucked. Oh no!
Look, we're going to slap
We can't wait
sense
3
into the-
weeks!
We're not waiting 3 weeks. We're going in, slapping sense into the king. He'll then,
This is worse than
declare
getting.
all of this spunk, and it won't matter.
But the old guy with his creepy orb said that we needed this form, and if this form needs to be improved in the next 3 weeks, it's not gonna happen.
Pyre just
Oh,
like.
no, don't worry, don't
he's gonna-
worry.
I gotta
The
save my
form,
life!
the form is
form gets
approved, and I
reviewed.
stamped it approved with this big stamp. It's just they're only reviewed for inaccuracies on the first of the month.
Okay, thank God.
Okay,
so we have 3
okay.
weeks until maybe someone catches on if we fuck up the form.
Pyre just mumbles
Good
under
enough
her
for me.
breath.
And Lily like fills out the form as best she can.
Pyre just mumbles under her breath. There's more paperwork than Ruinbeard had to deal with when getting our excavation sites or making sure we can buy our excavation site. I swear, I had to help him with half of it. This is like it's like a third of this. And she's just filling it all out, just finish. It just fills out everything that she can. It's like, okay, and okay, why in the world do I need to sign in blood here?
Lily.
Now that
She's got like a
that-
little bit of blood down the side of her mouth and is like, I thought that was weird.
That's been a long-standing dwarven tradition, that is.
Okay, it seriously just says sign in blood, and it doesn't specify why.
It also doesn't specify who is. Do you want some of mine?
No. You need to put your own blood on the paper to show that you're. Trying to explain.
Oh,
dwarven
I'm
culture.
gonna be honest.
It's just the
Minute
That
blood.
one's
reasoning
all
given
over this
here
paper.
is sign in blood here to officiate this part of the paper, and I what does that even mean?
Ignore everything it says for the reasons why. Just do it.
I don't like signing things in blood unless I understand why first. It's kind of important.
You know,
Signing in
that would've
blood's
been
a
good
very
policy to have.
big thing.
Because when you sign something in blood, it shows that you're willing to hold it up to your legacy, that ye are proud and confident in your actions. That this now carries the blood of your lineage on it.
Ah.
You think it's less serious if I do it in a thumbprint smiley face? Lily holds up her
That's
paper.
fine.
Pyre just sighs.
Saying calligraphy hasn't been very popular as of late, but it used to be all the rage.
Pyre just sighs as she puts out a claw and nicks her cheek and just onto the page.
You know, I should have asked for your claw, Pyre. I really sat here and bit my thumb for a hot second. This
Pyre just you know my claws are
I
very
got there
sharp.
eventually. Well, okay, I forgot.
My
Looking
claws get
over, you
car-
see
car-
Tus reach into her pouch, pull out like some steak, and just squeeze the steak until it drips on the paper and put it back.
Pyre just looks over.
I better note that for Chi that there's steak in there.
I mean, that's not even blood, though.
No, this is I should say this is the raw cut. It is bloody.
Oh, rare.
The thing is, like,
It's
raw cut
rare,
of
but that's not
steak.
blood.
that's not blood. That's more.
No,
just
raw
Grave.
steak.
I do mean this is just the cut, just cut out. It is.
Oh,
bloody.
so the animal wasn't drained first.
She
or
cut it
anything.
out
So
of the
the animal
No,
hasn't
she
even
cut
been
it out
bled yet.
herself.
Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense.
I mean, that's just weird. Because now it doesn't matter how you cook that steak, it's not going to be any good.
Do
Yeah,
not question how the jungle warrior tribe befores their meat.
that is
That's true.
true.
All I gotta tell Chi is that there's meat, and she'll say less.
Once the papers
She'd
have
be like,
all been
"You had me
filled
at."
out,
Okay, pirate sets
once
her
the
paperwork up.
papers have all been filled out,
Stack, stack.
he takes
stack.
them,
Okay.
stamps each one of them, and then walking around the counter, all right then, follow me. And he guides you down to a short hall to another room. In this room is heavy iron poles and thick black leather coverings set up in a strange structure with lenses set in multiple wings pointed at a wall that has more thick leathers over it. Uh, a dwarven alchemist walks out into the room. The lady looks over. Ah, you are here to get your passage portraits.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
All right, which one of you's first?
Lily, you go first.
All right.
All right. Stand there, like this. No, maybe like this. I think this is your better side, really. Here.
Okay.
Arc your back a little bit. Put your hands like that. That'll look cute.
She's going to look hideous.
I don't know why I'm turned the wrong way, looking over my shoulder, but go ahead.
No. Too much. We just want to see the tilt of your head.
All right, from the back it is.
No. Here, stand like here. Now, smart. There. Don't move.
Wait.
Dwarven
Pirate is
lady
watching
then
this very
walks over
confused.
and climbs under one of the piles of leathers set in the strange structure of metals. And there's a
An eye starts to drift.
then all right. There's a terrible smell.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then
It's like Bruno's still here.
the lady calls out, Camera, come here, girl. and a young smelting dwarf walks out. Yes, Miss Griffin? Here, take this. Have it developed. And now, what did you say your name was, lass?
Oh jeez. Well, here's the piece of paper that's the accordion, but it's also she goes through some of the speech, and then she goes, but just for the little bit, Lily of the Mystic Bear is probably good enough.
All right.
I'll attach this piece of paper to the back myself.
She then turns, all right, which one of you's next?
I'll go.
All right, I'll go next.
Okay, you go ahead.
All right. Good. Stand at attention. All right. The process happens again as she then calls, Canva, lass, where are ye? I'm developing the. Take this one too. Yes. All right. And you tell when I'll need to adjust the lens. Nah, sit down.
Pirate just sits down.
Good. Like this. Tilt the head. No, not like. Oh my gosh, you're helpless. Here, like this. Put this here. Tilt this head. Stop resisting. Push your head.
Why do I imagine Pirate's Cap like being bent like a pencil?
You're tall.
I also picture, even though like there's no metal need, there's no need for the sound of metal creaking, but every time she moves the arms, I just picture a very stiff.
All right, there. You look adorable. And after the third process, She then looks at Toos. You next. Toos is like, what is this? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. So, she walks over to a case and opens it and takes out a depiction of herself in hues of blacks, browns, and very muted contrast, but it is clearly her. You can take a copper plate and cover it in the lightest layering of silver. Then, using alchemic solutions, you can concentrate the light and infuse it with mercury, burning an image, your likeness, onto this here plate. Toos looks at it.
Wow.
That is impressive.
You can make a photo. Yeah, we do it twice. One we give to you, one we keep here for the record. Toos looks at it. She kind of reaches into her cloak and subtly pulls out a mieown and like flicks her hair back. Lassie, you look fine. Well, I mean, okay, your hair is kind of tussed. Here, let's, Toos spends a good 15 minutes until she's ready to have a photo taken. And then he's like, okay, now you're gonna need to wait hour, maybe two. We can handle the rest of the details while that happens. First off, I'm sure as Dolan told you all, but that'll be a 1,500 silver charge per portrait.
All right, hold on.
Pyre
Like
just
pulling one of the
sighed.
sacks out again. Here you go.
It's 100 silver to
I just hand her the whole sack again.
15,
Mhm,
30.
I
It'll be
don't
about
count anything
60,
out.
It'll be about 60 gold.
I got it. It's fine. Keep the rest.
She says, okay, and here you go. She gives you the change.
Damn it. Here, Pyre.
Pyre will just pour the change out into her ever increasing coffers. Thank you for keeping the bank of Pyre
Until
stocked up.
eventually,
Silvers. A few gold slipped through.
the images are set. You all now have Durango type photographs.
Woo!
Wow.
How do you spell that?
Well, they are calling them passage portraits,
Interesting.
but basically it's these old-timey photos. That's actually how these were made.
Oh,
Mhm.
cool.
God, that gentleman and individual in the center is haunted. I hope they live a good life.
Like, it's a weird thing, like, when photographs are starting to become a more widespread thing, the people at the time had the same thought of how you did a painting, and how this would be how people would see you, or know who you are in the future. So they kept with this very dour / professional expression.
You want to, really leave your mark.
Yeah, they just look very
Once
dead.
done,
Like that man in the middle, top middle, dear God.
after a while,
That's a
your
corpse.
portraits are taken out. Lily and Pyre, you
Sometimes
both
they
look
did photograph
adorable
corpses. We'll talk about that
due to the photographer's posing, and Philgrim, you look like a proud, strong dwarf. And these photos are set in protective glass casings, and then set into a thick leather book with your face being on the inside of the front flap. And then the first 2 pages are some official looking stuff, and the rest of the pages are blank. And the 4 books are put down. Here you go. Keep these on hand at all time. These will serve as your passage portraits, and they contain your identifying depictions.
Neat.
Aspire will store hers away.
You're going to need to keep this if you want to do business within the hold, be allowed to access different areas, all manner of things. You need to have this to do.
Right, understood.
And can everyone give me a perception check?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a shot. 25.
23.
9.
Pio, you don't notice anything. Fiogrim and Lily, you notice Cheese disappeared. Not Cheese. Tus has disappeared.
Ah, yes. Did she take
yes,
hers?
there she goes. I hope she took hers. Did she take her passage portrait with her?
Yes, she has indeed
Oh,
taken
good,
her
okay.
passage portrait. And after handing them over as you all walk back towards the dwarf at the force desk you were at, the four of you walk up.
I very
And,
gently place my passage portrait in front of him and wait patiently.
Lily and Fiogrim, you both notice Tus is now holding her passage portrait, and she's holding the second copy of her portrait.
Good, okay,
Mhm.
cool. Yeah, good. That's fine.
Very good, very good.
The darkness leaves no trace. I put up my wolf
The
pack
customs
hood.
officer then looks at the passage portraits and he takes out a prism eyepiece as he examines them.
Damn it, now I gotta take the hood down again.
Lily of the Mystic Bear. He takes out a series of stamps. Approved, admittance, allowance, visitor status, no outstanding records. And after he's stamped like the first 2 pages, he then closes the book. All right. Prior Ignis, approved, allowed, visitor status, admittance granted, no prior criminal status. And then he stops. Fjorgum Fjordensen. Fjorgum Fjordensen. The Fjorgum Fjordensen!
How the fuck did I get bloody famous?
Again? Lily steps to the side in case this guy also tries to beat you up. Just the amount of dwarf
You took
punching.
my son's
Although
knee
this
out,
is an
you
old
shite
guy.
ass!
I hate that guy!
You took my son's knee out, you shite ass!
Oh,
maybe it's
wait.
a different guy. You've taken out a lot of knees. Yeah, that's right.
I have taken out a fair few knees. I can't remember everybody by their face. I just remember them by the kneecaps.
That's true. And how are you supposed to remember someone's daddy anyway?
I don't think we ever met.
Nah, we didn't. Fine. Bygones be bygones. Your sentence has elapsed. You've paid your time. I can accept that. I ain't gonna hold an unreasonably long grudge against ye. Only a reasonably long one.
Pirate just gives a toothy grin.
To be expected. That's
Pyram just
reasonable.
pulls out the book and is like, well, you know where to write it.
Nah. I
Pirate
made my
nods.
peace with that. He recovered, he did. He's now a proud shield bearer.
Oh, he
Within the
joined the
guild.
shield bearers.
Ah, yes. He wanted to be a charger until somebody took out his knee. But it's fine.
The cleric
Careful
fixed
getting
it
this
well
guy worked up.
enough.
Well enough. I'll show you well enough. No, 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 no. Merlin's beard, I need a drink.
Don't we all?
Not allowed to bloody drink while on duty.
Jurgen blinks.
And
Okay,
I
once
has to
again.
be, and I has to be sober while doing the duty too.
Firgrim opens the book, adds 2 more lines under
Did you
Lockham's
know I
name.
work morning and night shifts? When am I supposed to get drunk, man?
That's happened to go in the book.
Pyre just gestures to Fugrim. Please direct all your grudges to the grudge bearer.
I don't bloody care what ye the bearer of.
No, he would know the title.
Ye a dwarf. Which means ye are subject to the laws, however shite they may be, of this mountain hold. Meaning, before you can get through that door, ye owe taxes on your earnings and gains obtained as an adventurer operating outside of the hold.
He can't do that. That's bloody illegal, that is. I don't care if he
No.
says it's legal or not.
That's the law.
Firgrim
20%. Pay it up.
Firgrim pulls out 2 bags of gold and plants them down. Luckily, I came prepared. I had it, and I will be back for them.
Well, I ain't gonna count them either, because I don't want to count your damn taxed money.
Good!
What
Because
the
we
fuck are
both
taxes?
know that I'm going to be coming back to collect them after we slap some sense into the Shitebeard King anyway.
Good, because if you try to do that, I get to legally beat the shite out of you.
Pyre just standing here.
This is an old, frail-looking dwarf.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is an old guy.
This is an old man. Pyre's just...
He's really.
Here's Ralph. I was like, wait, when did they get to write that into law?
I backed up.
Simple.
Anyone a lot over the counter.
Anyone who disobeys the rules, ordinance, and laws of custom is therefore forfeiture of all rights to their well-beings, and we can, at our discretion, beat however much of a shite we want at them before dragging them off and tossing them into the dungeons, never to therefore be seen by the light of day again.
That sounds...
That seems a little extreme.
Yeah.
I didn't write the laws, and I'll be perfectly honest, I seldom enforce it. But for ye, I'd make an exception.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Now then, he takes your passport and violently stamps it. Approved! Resident!
Thank you!
Kinfolk! Prior criminal status! Status! Released! He throws it at you. It just hits the ball and falls. It's quite heavy. Toos just kind of slides her book and in the next place, and he just moves on to that one. Approved! Visitor status! Entry allowed! No prior criminal record! And then he's like, okay! He grabs a chain that's set next to it and pulls.
Pyre just kind of like
gives, and a large bell rings. And when the bell rings, there's suddenly many heavy chains and grating noises as the doors themselves begin to slowly open.
Pyre was about to ask if he needs any help.
The only help I need is for you to find whatever shite engineer designed this police system, then put the counterweight on the wrong side.
I'll get on that.
And with that, he waves you through as you enter the large gateway into a massive chamber. a subterranean city of rock and metal around you all, with towel ceilings, gilded streets of intricate brickwork, lit by braziers on
Jesus.
stone pedestal. The streets are lined by
Huge.
equally detailed buildings decorated with gems and mastercraft metalworks that advertise the purposes of the buildings: smiths, taverns, guard barracks, warehouses. A line of dwarves wearing light leathers grunt at you as they walk past, clearly starting the long trek up to the surface.
Wow, this place is big.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I'm guessing we're appearing here?
No, you are not there. You are appearing here.
Ah, okay.
Oh, no, here. Here's the entrance.
Ah, okay.
Ignore everything behind you. The city starts here, so you are on.
Ignore the
this side.
goblin horde behind the gate.
Pay no attention to the goblin horde.
You all have never seen a city this large before.
Oh, this is a good map.
Pyre just looking out, just like, what the fuck? When Beard said that the city was a big, I was not thinking it would be bigger than Pride's Ball.
No,
Yeah,
no,
jeez.
no. We dwarves don't fucking half-arse things.
Pride's Ball's still a big city, right?
Yes, it is. But it ain't under a fucking mountain, is it?
No, it isn't. Mostly because the Tabaxi don't like being under mountains, as far as I know.
I guess we could ask. Oh, she's gone.
No, actually, she's like glaring at the ceiling. The
there
darkness
she is.
cannot sense the stars of despair from the night's sigh, signing their mournful requiem upon those wayward souls. It is disturbed in the absence.
Yeah, because we're under, what, a couple thousand miles of rock? I actually
was
don't
a
know how
lot,
deep
and we
we
did
are.
walk for a while.
We did walk for a while. I have no idea how deep we are.
She's too shakes her head. Unclear. The entrance was a labyrinth designed to befuddle and confuse people, and it works.
Fire will just sigh. As much as I want to giggle at that, I won't. But we still need to, well... we still need to get, well... I forgot where to go. And I actually have my own business here.
That's true. And Toos and I already know what we gotta do.
Let's knock out one thing at a time. Fire will look to Toos. Let's take care of the issue with Chief first.
Toos nods. Our mission was to find Dune, so we should find him.
Yes.
First things first, we're going to need a base of operations.
That is true. Let me guess, you're offering your home.
Oh, duh, I wouldn't be a very hospitable dwarf if I didn't, did I?
That is true. Lead the way.
Alright?
Fugum, you would know, as how dwarves walk, that this building over here is the garrison, and that the items that were seized from you would be stored there within.
Right, first of all, this way.
You pass through these streets where wealth and architectural design have a near seamless blend to create a physical display of the culture and values of these dwarven people. A building's wall isn't just archways and columns, but also murals, intricate walks of layered tile stone, seeming to be tile art that'll depict perhaps the builders of the building, or maybe proprietors, or individuals who were felt important enough to be put on that building when it was built. Everything around you is living history and culture.
Oh, wow.
Philgrim, you lead the party towards the barracks, where another guardsman in full armor with closed helm is standing there. Halt, citizen. What purpose have ye here?
I'm here for my stuff.
Do you present the key?
Key, passage, portrait.
He looks at the two of them. This way, and guides you into the hall for just a short distance before turning into a large room that's just clearly a storage room for these type of things. He looks at the key and starts guiding you into the back, a ways, down 2 flights of stairs into sub-cellars, until finally they reach the back of one of the second sub-cellar, and he pulls an old dusty chest off a wall, setting it down. Feargrim, as you unlock the chest, everything you would have had as a young smelting dwarf that was seized before your exilement would lay within. What all is in this chest of yours?
That's a good question.
Well, of course, there's the ancient grudge acts of yore.
What?
I'm joking.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Your family axe probably would be within this chest.
Probably yes.
As
That or my father has it.
was making a dumb
Uh,
joke of an ancient weapon, powerful weapon being there somehow.
Well, there is a powerful weapon there. It's the precursor to the shotgun that Pilgrim had.
Oh.
It has taken out most of the kneecaps.
Is this the kneecapper?
well, no, this wasn't
kneecapper.
Feargrim, this wasn't a shotgun. You didn't have a shotgun at that point in time. They were still being made, and you did not have the means to afford one.
It was more of a blundy bus.
What you see is an old medieval style firearm, a large, sturdy iron pipe with a hole at one end and then a hole at the other end with clapper. Very rudimentary boom tube, basically.
Very.
Ooh.
It is not pretty.
And it has it also has a heavier metal head. Basically, it's a boom tube that after you fire it, you can then flip it around in your hand, so you're holding it by the barrel, and now it's a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. I'll just kind of look at this, just like, wow, the one that you had was a lot prettier.
Yeah. This was the first that weren't pretty.
It still took out many kneecaps, apparently.
On both ends. There's some blood stains still on the hammer end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You think they clean?
So also, Feelim, you would also know it's burnt you pretty bad too, many a time.
Mm-hmm. They're like if Furum ever actually got seen with like the armor off, you could see the inside of his arms. You'd see that there are like black smoke marks just permanently on there.
Ah, yes. I'm guessing that she's a pretty
no,
bitey
since
girl.
you those are now gone since you've been revived once, reformed twice, blessed by soul once. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the blessing from soul would have changed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. He would not have those anymore. That or they've been turned golden.
No, I think you've just gotten you got new
You
sun
got new
grafts.
skin? I thought you were gonna say you got new skin.
He got new sun grafts.
That's basically what I said. I just went for grafts instead of skin.
Yeah.
You had to steal someone's skin. I don't know, my brain went there for some reason.
You've just been wrapped by, the light of the sun in a form of very, very tanness. But yes, there's also some copper pieces, your old toolkit, pickaxe, standard dwarven fare. There's a little yellow cap that has a small metal stick on the top and a little spinning wheel on that you can flick and it'll go wee.
Pyre just holds that up, just like, what in
Yes,
the world
thank you
is
for describing it like that.
His Pyre just flicks the little propeller on top. This is definitely something new.
There's a sack of rock candy jawbreakers, which are still perfectly fine because it's rock candy.
Mm-hmm.
And there is your old lunch pail.
There's also a book that is pages yellowed and kind of falling apart at this point. Let me think. Probably house keys.
Mm-hmm.
What other mementos would few of them have? Damn it! I should have thought of these, and I can't think of any.
Pyre just pulls out, like, I don't
There
know.
is the most stale lamb sandwich ever.
Pyre pulls that out and just like, tink, 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 tink. I think it's petrified.
Let's bury it and get it fossilized.
Oh, that was better than my second option, which was asking Pyre if she'd eat it.
No, this thing has molded
Her
and then the
stomach's
mold.
the only thing that can handle it out of all of us, if any of it could.
It's molded and then the mold has gone gray and died.
That's
You
why
try
I say
and
it's
open the sandwich
petrified.
and it just turns to dust.
I just imagine just like turned to basically stone. Is my thought process.
That is what petrified is.
And Fugum, there's your library book.
Oh, fuck the over two piece that are gonna kill me.
That's 70 years late.
That's where they get you.
Yep.
Let's see here. Notebook. Probably just going through a bunch of different stuff. Just notebook. Petrified lamb sandwich. Ring of
The kneecapper.
keys. A nondescript box. Let's see here. What else?
There's some really cool walks that you think would be good for skipping.
Just like,
Ooh.
Except one of the rocks is very smooth. It's like, the original kneecapper. I remember the first time I skipped this, hit someone in both knees.
fire that just
That's very
goes.
impressive.
Unfortunately,
Now
they
I
wanna be on.
understand why you carved a date into it.
Let's see here. Stone tablet written in Dwarvish.
I don't remember writing this.
I don't even think this is supposed to be yours.
You sure?
On it, it's on it, film. You don't recognize it, and you're thinking back and you're reading it. To Firgum, I noticed you across the schoolyard the other day, and I couldn't help but think that the way you were skipping those stones was really cool. Would you be interested in maybe having some mead with me, perhaps this evening? I'll be at, and it goes on a bit.
I just like, I think you had somebody who liked the fact that you kneecap people.
You should get rid of this too. Don't let your wife know that that was kept in here.
Let's
I
see
mean,
here.
I don't even remember who it might be that might have written this.
Let's see here. What
Seems you missed out.
else? Is this a bunch of paper that is very illegible? Let's see here. What else is there? A very old axe that she pulls out. I'm guessing this is your family axe. And she holds it up to him.
Probably.
I mean, you should probably have
It's
it.
old, but there was no denying the quality of its craft, of its make.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And she gives it to Fiergrim. Here you go. Let's see here. What else? Ooh. Let's see here. What
Figum,
else is in
this
here?
axe counts as a +2 axe.
This is,
That's nice.
box full of jewelry. She hands it to him.
No, there is no box to jewelry. It's mostly just things young Figum had on his person. So this is about it.
So it's not like his house collection stuff. Okay.
No. It was just what he had when he was brought in and sentenced.
Okay. I misread that then.
And having collected your stuff, the guard shows you back out, and you are now on the city streets once more.
Now to your house?
All right, let's go to your house. Be nice to sit down and rest my tush a moment.
As
Alright,
you
come
are
on, come on.
as you are walking down the streets and starting to enter the city more proper, you start seeing various posters on the wall. There's an image of various dwarves all with pickaxes, but one seems to be sitting down, not holding their pickaxe, and the caption of it is "Don't be the weak link." There's another one showing a dwarf with a finger to their lips. It's more of a just stylized silhouette of a dwarf. Quiet. The elves listen in the walls. Another one that says, report any non-social activities to the local guard.
Pyre just kind of sees these and just just kind of goes, "That's
They weren't there last time.
yeah, no, I
And
can
that's
imagine.
very undwarfly to have those about.
That just seems like propaganda."
There's another poster that shows a dwarf just having a tiny portion of a larger steak that says, "Save ration now. Support the efforts below."
Pyre just sees that and just thinks for a moment, looks at Feargrim. You don't think what I think is going down there is happening, right?
What are you thinking?
He's trying to dig deeper for whatever reason.
No, that's pretty normal.
Well, digging deeper than normal. Well,
Fergum shrugs.
or maybe they're working on something down there. I don't know. Look, there's many legends about dwarves digging too deep.
I mean, as long as he hasn't disturbed like a bullet nest or something.
As you say that, you all remember that the reason why the dwarves had not been on the front lines of the solstice was because there was a outbreak of bullets in the lower levels of the hold that the dwarven army was sent to deal with.
I see.
I mean, he better not have been fighting that kind of war for 70 years.
No. It was said that the outbreak happened like right before the solstice.
Wait, how many years is that?
3.
3 years ago. You're in the year 303.
Okay.
That was something I've been meaning to ask you, Slay. I can't forget what fucking year it's supposed to be.
303, just like
it's
those two white
some-
dudes in the band.
It's somewhere late summer, early fall 303. I forgot to keep track.
Honestly,
Like,
I
it's
kind of
nearing the point where corn should be harvested, but it's still just before it.
yes. That's why I've also just kind of kept saying, what point in like summer, spring, or winter the tavern campaign? Because I've honestly lost track of dates.
Same.
It's much more easy just to describe the weather than anything.
As you all are walking along and you pass through another great doorway, this is in a slightly more mercantile slash production region of the city, you see a larger plaza. In the center of the plaza is a massive display. 4 guards around it are heavily armored with larger weapons, and in the center of this display, it is a large cage of iron and glass panes.
Oh.
As you approach, you can see bullet hides and remains are inside of this large cage as the 4 guards are standing around it.
Oh.
Hmm. But are they standing around it, just like inspecting, or
No, they're standing at like the 4 compass points,
Ah.
facing the crowd.
Okay. Pyre just kind of looks at that and looks over to Feargrim. What's that about?
Did you say they were dead in the cage?
Yes, these are clearly just like hides, pieces of carapace, bone.
If they're just parts, why is it in a cage?
Mm-hmm. Pyre just kind of shrugs.
I mean, like, I guess if you want to just be extra protective, but it feels like taking it a step too far. Not too far, I guess, but you know what I mean.
This Pyre again just looks at Feargrim. You got any idea what they're doing that?
I mean, it's pretty standard to display trophies and what have you.
I mean, no, that's true.
So they still occasionally have a bullet problem.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Pyre just pats her satchel. And I'll never forget the one we slayed. I'm
Alright,
still very
do
proud
you
of
keep
that.
walking?
Yeah.
Alright, as you're now walking, this place is much more populated, and you're beginning to have to move your way through crowds, and the dwarves are moving around you with a type of worn down rush as they move. They don't really stop to chat to you any. You can just hear the occasional muttering, I don't have a time, I cannot be like done. Some others tell you to move out of the way, that they got a mid deadline.
Wow, this is really sad.
This
Yeah, everyone's
is
kind of
definitely
here.
out of the norm.
Yeah, I mean, they're all just muttering about deadlines and stuff. It's like they're being worked to the bone.
Feargrim nods grimly.
Feargrim wore a grim expression as he grimly nodded. Aye, it do be grim, he stated in a grim voice.
Yeah.
Pyre just taps her book of catalog. Not right now, catalog, eh?
Could you all give me perception checks?
Sure.
Yeah. 19.
8.
Oh, is it I'm a bit busy in the
Perception.
War,
What? I am rolling so low today. 14.
I keep
Alright.
bouncing back between like
Uh,
rolling good and bad.
Pyre, you're just looking down at all the helmets and hair, and you don't see anything. And Feargum, you are notably taller than the average dwarf at 5 feet, but you're also just you're kind of lean forward, keeping your head down, trying to clear a path for your party behind you. Lily, however, you're at the perfect angle, not too high, not too low, that you have to do a double take because for a moment you could have sworn you saw Feargum just a bit of ways, but Feargum's next to you. But you look back, and you have to do a double take. What not for Feargum's bleached beard and tan skin, you'd swear there are two of them now.
Oh.
And then you notice the
When you
one.
say, yeah, go ahead.
You notice that the one is wearing much simpler leathers and has a much older expression etched into his face. His beard is slightly graying, and you make the realization that must be his father.
Oh.
Hey, Feargum, is a. How did you say your relationship with your father was?
Rocky at best.
Okay, like Rocky in terms of like haha dwarf pun, or Rocky as in we should avoid him?
It's also Rocky at worst.
Okay, so just so you know, I'm like 85% sure I saw a guy who looked just like you, older, with maybe both of his eyes, over that way.
Yeah, that's probably my father.
Okay, just so you know.
Surprised to see him out and about, though, actually.
Yeah, he looked like he's just, you know, simple. Did he
Wait.
look kind of tired and run down like the rest of the dwarves running about here?
Yes.
Like they
Also
got someplace to
coated
be?
in soot.
Oh, soot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I had to look again because he's covered head to toe in soot, but he was just scrambling like everybody else here.
Odd. Man of his reputation daring to show his face in public.
He's headed, I think, that way. And Lily will kind of point off in the direction she saw him kind of do his
Where do
swing.
these dwarves
Feargum,
seem like they're heading home, or...
Feargum, you look in the direction Lily pointed, and that is a passage that leads from the mercantile district to the forge chambers.
Hmm.
Well, wherever he's going now is definitely not home. That's the other way.
Very interesting.
What is that way?
Yeah.
The forge.
So your father's a forge worker.
Well, yeah, how do you think I became a forge worker?
I don't know. I just thought it was a fairly standard job.
It is a fairly standard job.
I don't know. I thought maybe your dad might have done something else. Fire just shrugs.
That's not how dwarves work, lassie.
No, that's fair.
I mean, it does seem like they've been, at the very least, non-stop working to some
Dwarves,
degree.
dwarves like to keep their professions in the family.
Ah, okay. I'll just nod softly. Okay, I see, I see.
The question is, are we still headed towards your house, or did you want to
Oh,
follow it?
yes, obviously. We can wait for him to get back.
It's true.
But no, like, you take Graniteson and Graniteson. They've had that in their family for 17 generations. grandson before him, and grandson after him, and grandson after him.
Do they work with granite?
Although, yes, they're masons.
Honestly, I was expecting you to say no. They actually work with marble.
No.
Let me guess. That's the Marblesons.
That what?
The Marblesons, or something like that. I still don't understand how the enemy convention works.
Look, it
Don't you
all
try it,
started
Fire.
way back with the first granite. Now I know it sounds like granite, but no, it is spelled granite.
It sounds exactly the same.
Look. The rock is spelled with an I, and it has an E in there. This doesn't have an E, and it's spelled with a U, and it has two N's.
I
That being said,
suppose I
last
get
I
it.
heard from that being said, last I heard from them, they're not having a granite son this time. It's a granite daughter.
Okay.
So
I'm just
so
a
that
little
kind of breaks the
confused.
chain a little, I suppose, but it's still being kept in the family.
I mean, so long as the job's held by someone with their family name.
After a bit of arguing back and forth, you've managed to reach your home field. Is that where the party was heading?
Yes.
That is probably where we were heading.
Okay, so you managed to reach there. The building looks more or less how you remember it when you left. Maybe a bit more run down, but otherwise the same.
It probably needs a hell of a dusting.
Figum, you walk up to the door and you notice two things. One, that those are not the same locks you remember. Two, that there's more locks than you remember. And three, none of them are locked.
Hmm.
That part
Birgham
feels
knocked
really
on the
concerning.
door.
There's no response.
This is weird. Birgham's gonna open the
Could your
door.
house have been auctioned while you were gone?
It
you
shouldn't
walk-
have been.
You walk into the room. There
It's me house. I never sold it.
as you push open the door, you open it all the way. It clatters against some boxes stacked up near it, and as you enter it, Fugum, I need to remind you that you and your father shared the home.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, that's
Did
true.
he didn't lock it up on his way out? I mean, he was in a hurry, I suppose.
I mean, he was never one for locks in the first place.
A little odd, but I mean, probably something to do with you guys' traditions.
Entering into the main entry of the room, you can see mud streaks going from the front door through the mud room and then continuing on.
Oh.
And you enter into the main living and kitchen area. It's not a very large house, but it was comfortable enough when you were growing up. You can see that there are piles of parchment stacked on a table. There are dishes in the sink. None of the lights are on. The house gives you a vibe of just being tired.
Hmm. Pyro's
There
gonna
is
have
indeed dust on the mantle, and as you look at the table, there are 3 chairs around it. 2 of them dusty, with the third one seeming to see much more regular use as it is worn down. It is almost a stark contrast, the detail of the woodwork still slightly visible under the dust versus the worn off and tarnished thawed chair.
I have to wonder where my ma is with all of this.
Fugum, you never met your mother.
That doesn't mean I can't think about what the hell happened.
Fair enough.
Pyre will just kind of look around, look at some of the parchments to see if she can see anything about them.
You pick up a parchment, the one on the top of the stack, saying walk shift has been increased to 12 hours.
She'll check some of the other ones underneath it.
This one saying the deadline has been pushed up 3 weeks. The one below that saying that the fittings are wrong and it needs to be recast. The one below that saying more attention needs to be paid to the interlockings. And just so on and so on, just work order updates and such.
Pyre will just kind of look at these for a moment. If I didn't know any better, it seems like they're building something massive, judging by what I'm seeing here.
No, they're working him to the bone is what they're doing.
I mean, yeah, no, definitely. 12-hour shifts,
Like they're
constantly.
rushing this and it's like, oh no, you didn't forge this properly, you have to craft it. It's like, well, duh, maybe if you let them forge it properly the first time.
Does it seem like
Kyle,
all of these are...
as you say this, you're actually looking at a piece, and you do believe that what you had said is indeed true. It's saying how it's showing a diagram for what looks to be some sort of shoulder pauldron, but you've never seen one of that scale.
Pyre will just kind of like point at like this. It's like, no, look, this is dimensions for something massive.
Wait, let me have a look at that.
Look at the dimensions stated here. This is far bigger than a
It'd be
dwarvish suit of armor.
It'd be large enough to use as a shield.
Yeah, this I could use
That's
this
definitely
pauldron as a shield.
fucking odd.
This is stated to be a
They want to be
pauldron.
building armor that big.
The only thing I could think of that would require armor that big was a giant or something giant being made out of metal. That's, I mean, you dwarves do make golems from time to time, don't you?
Yeah, but this would be no
Maybe
kinds
you
of
don't
columns
have
that
that
I've ever seen.
concept.
Right. Sorry. Golems are not a concept that the pyre has. Ignore my previously stated sentence.
Yeah, fair.
Pyre just kind of just thinks like, it's not like the dwarves have no any giants. Or at least I don't
Can't
think
think of any
so.
giants.
Plus, as far as I know, giants aren't really too friendly with many folks. So either one, your king somehow got chummy with a bunch of giants, or they're making something.
Probably not.
Or they're making something giant.
I was just speaking of giant. There hasn't been any giants known to reside within the mieown kingdom for as long as it's been the mieown kingdom. It is taught in history that the Soul Empire had wiped those out. There are Goliaths, though.
But even with Goliaths, they're not this big.
Well, no. If you would take a dwarven shield, that would be about the size needed to make the large armoring for a large Goliath.
Maybe Goliaths are being used, but everyone but dwarves are not allowed down here anymore. So
Exactly. It
I can't
doesn't
make any
any
sense of
sense.
this.
Well, let's lock him. He doesn't make any sense. We have to beat it into him. That's why we're here.
No, that's the thing. These are very well designed diagrams, and it's clear that he's trying to hold up to
PB,
very.
as you're saying that and you look over another one, it's the amount of fasteners, hook slots, belts, and just seemingly odd pieces of metal sticking out from the inside of this pauldron are very complicated. Like you haven't put on that many suits of full plate armor, but this is an excessive amount of attachment points.
Also, this, as she points out the attachment point stuff, just how many pieces of metal need to stick in, or fasteners, or belts, or what is this?
I have not a fucking clue, and I wear armor on the regular.
I've not really put any on many suits before, even before this thing. Ding ding, as she taps her chest. But this feels this is way too complicated just for a simple suit.
Yep.
I mean, and she's like looking for other like diagrams or something through the piles. Just trying to see if she can find anything else to work with. And then, then there's also just the work orders are constantly saying needs to be recast, need to be remade, needs to be refitted. So he's obviously
It's almost like them rushing the deadlines is making them not make it properly.
And then there's just a constant increase of shifts and constant demands for overtime here, and it's whatever your king is planning, it is big, and I don't like
Obviously. No, and clearly we need to smack some sense into him.
Not Chi, sorry, Toos. I got the wrong wolf pack on the mind.
That's okay. I'm always thinking about Chi.
We all do.
Same, we're always thinking about Chi.
Toos, who's been standing next to you the whole time, suddenly her ears perk up, she looks towards the door.
There's something wrong, Toos.
Somebody's trying to sneak up on us.
Define trying and sneaking.
Pyre will
Slow movements, crouched. Her ears flick. Seems like they got a heavy weight. Her ears slowly rotate towards the sides of the building where there's a shuttered window. 6 o'clock.
Alright. Pyre just kind of look around for a moment before just putting down the papers. And this is gonna be interesting.
What's the plan?
Her nose then twitches. Sulfur.
Are they setting fire?
Smells like Toos's eyes suddenly go towards the boom tube you're holding.
Oh. Pyre will immediately move around to protect the lily bear with her wings. Just in case, she mutters.
Just in case. Don't worry, Pyre. I learned some pretty sick-ass spells recently.
As you're saying that, you hear us. Right here, I got you in my sights. Think you can rob an old poor man. But I ain't gonna go down without a fight, and I don't know who you are or why you picked my house, but it was the wrong choice.
Your
Oh,
house?
Pyro,
You
we can't hurt
forget
this
or
guy.
not that it's my house?
there's a sudden pause before the shutter door opens and you see two pairs of eyes and a large leather helm poking over the top before the head slowly raises. Boy, is that you in the dock?
Yes, of course it's bloody me. Who would want to rob an old fart like you?
The hell you doing standing around ruffling for more effects than like some bloody no good thief?
Lily puts down all the things she was ruffling through.
And
Pyre
if
like
you hadn't
unfurled,
left
like
him
she
on the
puts her wings back up.
maybe if you hadn't left them collecting dust on the bloody table, I wouldn't have had to ruffle through them, would I?
It's my table and the my peppers and it's me dust and I'll be putting them all where I don't please.
Pyre will like move over to the door and open it.
There's a grumbling as the fixture disappears from around the window before coming round to the door. And would you light the lantern? I can't bloody see shite.
Pyre will quickly blow a puff of fire into the lantern.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna say anything, Pyre, but I was just holding on to your tail this whole time.
I keep forgetting that you can't see in the dark.
Not a bit.
He walks in. You see the tired, worn old man. He's holding a boom tube similar to Feargum's, except it's 4 tubes welded together.
Oh my god.
You know,
yes.
that's innovation.
He then stops. Damn, eyes going out again. He rubs them. He's just smearing more onto them. Oh, fuck.
Hold on. Pyre will just grab another water skin
Alright.
full of water and just wash your hands.
And what are you saying about what you're seeing this time?
God, can't see what shite. Eventually, he dries his eyes and says, "Now that." He stops. Huh?
Is the
he
first
blinks.
thing he sees Pyre.
He walks. He walks right past you, Pi, and walks towards Feargum and like reaching out. He like grabs
Oh yeah,
Feargum's
the blonde.
helm and like lifts it up. Let me see you, boy.
All right.
And the eye thing.
And once he does and he stops, he looks at you. His hands begin trembling as he slowly lets go of the helm. No, but I no I no I.
I know. The hair's probably a bit of a shock.
I didn't think this day would come. I hoped it when you come.
What are you talking about?
He looks under the three of you. Sit down. I'll put on a pot of something. Yeah.
I assume the kettle's where it's always been.
Nah, I saw that.
Yes. Why'd you sell that? It was like one of the few things you said that you managed to keep from Ma.
Because then I'd have to look at it every day.
Pyre will kind of just like sit on the ground on the table.
Lily just takes an awkward seat in one of the chairs.
I know.
Okay.
But no, I got the chair. No, not that chair. Not that chair. No, not that chair. That's her chair.
Oh, okay. I'm
Pyre will just kind of like take Lily Bear and sit her on her shoulders.
You sell her
Thank you,
kettle, but
Pyre.
you don't sell her fucking chair.
Don't you lecture me, boy. Ugh.
Cue 70 years of bickering catching up. I mean, to Pyre and Lily, it mostly sounds like they're just having an argument and going at each other.
Pyre
Yeah.
just like sitting there, just not even batting an eye. She's heard enough of this kind of stuff from Ruined Beard. Just sighing. It reminds me of Ruined Beard's arguments.
Okay, I need like 5 minutes to go hang laundry.
Alright, don't
Mhm.
worry. We can take 5.
Think-
Okie dokie.
if we can pause here for the week,
You want to end session here?
yes, if that's okay. My brain
Uh,
is my brain is running out of dwarvishness.
If that works for everyone else, honestly, maybe this would be a good place to stop. Feogum's father fusses about until he pulls out a very cheap kettle, and you all are suited up with some chairs. Pyre, you're given a barrel. Lily,
I'm on Pyre's shoulder, I think.
Yeah, Pyre just has
he
Lily on
pulls
her
out
shoulder.
a smaller crate for you.
Oh, I'll have to
Mhm.
sit on the crate. The ceiling might not be tall enough now that we think about it.
It
Pyre
also
will.
means
no,
I
no,
can
this
stand.
you and Feogum are basically the same height, and the ceiling's
meant-
about.
Sorry, I meant like I didn't know if sitting on Pyre's shoulder if Lily.
Oh, you wanted to sit on Pyre's shoulder.
That was originally the idea, but she sits on the crate now.
Okay.
Yeah, Pyre will just like pick up Lily, put her on the crate.
Thank you, Pyre.
The ceilings in this room are about 7 feet tall.
Pyre has to crouch a
Oh,
little
see,
bit.
it's fine.
Oh no, wait, my mistake. The ceilings in this house are actually taller than average. So
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I forgot that little bit, but okay, yes. And you're all sitting down as he shuffles into the kitchen, cleans up some glasses, and sets the kettle on while murmuring to himself, seemingly in a state of disbelief. Like Feogum, you're bickering, but you can tell he's going through the motions of bickering, but it's very absent-mindedly done.
Mm-hmm. It's that kind of zoned out talking of when you're just making small talk with someone because there's nothing
Yeah.
else to talk about.
Mhm.
Despite them having a
Until
fair bit to talk about, but
finally he comes back and gives you all some drink and sits down. Feogum, my lad, I think we need to talk about Shima. And that is where we will end session.
mm-hmm.
Excellent.
This means that I got a whole week to plan with Slayer all the lore bombs about Firgrim to drop next week.
It's already been planned. I think you've just forgotten it.
Maybe.
Probably. I
It
still
gives me a week
remember
to go
like half
over
the
them, so I
shit
know
that
which
me and
ones to be
Slay
ready
came
for.
up with. I miss this.
10 out of 10.
Okay, I will see you all next week.
See you.
Mhm.
Bye bye.
Bye
Here, have a
bye.
Terminator meme.
Bye.